graduation sister?
I just graduated. I graduated with Lolani. I
Oh,
overheard
okay.
you say you're her best friend.
Yeah, I graduated from there in 2012 from Becca.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Yeah, we're
Nice
best
to meet
friends.
you.
Yeah, best. Nice to meet you too. I was at the graduation.
But there's so many of us at the
Yeah.
graduation.
So what are you gonna do now?
Just get into the field right
Doing
now.
what?
So I would like to become a reporter, correspondent reporter. So right now I'm just kind of perfecting my reel, resume, cover letter, and then the plan to, send it out to a bunch of different networks and see what lands.
Are you willing to move?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I'm not attached to the area.
She said absolutely.
What about you? Are you in the business?
No, I teach, although I do have a show that I've been doing long before I went to Becca, that still runs here on cable.
That's exciting.
So yeah. I'm still, but I did for a minute. I did sports. I covered the Sacramento Kings for a couple of years. I had a King show up in El Dorado County. So I'm kind of looking to. I've been in communication with the hiring person at Comcast Sports. So they're going to look and see in September how many bodies they need, and there might be a possibility there.
Good luck for you.
That's my enslaved this is.
Really bright.
Have you done an event like this before?
No, actually I haven't. Yeah, that's what I was doing, but it's really bright. Who are the people? Because most of the people I'm not recognizing. Just a few.
So it's really, so I've done a few of these with the Los Angeles for the Oscars and whatnot. So for Emmy, there's only the Northern California chapter news where the Emmys out there for television, production, daytime, all that stuff. So it's like just a few stations here. I don't know, I forgot to really mention it, but like Hawaii is a part of it, and are being honored as a part of our Northern California, but it's all news.
Yeah, so it must be a lot of people behind.
I have no idea. It's both. It's probably both.
I'm not seeing many people.
What do you mean by that is loud?
But the ladies are very nice.
Totally different from LA.
Really?
Oh my god, it was like fun. Just done up on another level.
And that shows Northern and Southern California are so different. Are you from Southern?
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's a totally different vibe.
On another
Yes.
I cut a kid and I'm like, I'm moving to the field here. Over there, it's like begging for camera time.
Yeah, it's way different. But it's all good. It's California. What can you say?
Yeah, I'm not complaining.
Yep. You could be in Podunk, Iowa.
So one of the things, perfect. So one of the things we came up with, like as far as distribution,
Just duck that main mic then until we have something to screen.
you'll give it to us and we could be
Hello and welcome to the SF Jazz Center for the Northern California Emmy Awards. I'm Kim Stevens.
And I'm Kevin Wing. We're going to be here for the next few hours tonight to bring all of the fun and festivities here from the SF Jazz Center on the 46th Northern California Area Emmy Awards.
And we are so excited. You will see some famous and some familiar people, depending on what market you're in, because we have a lot of different markets, television markets represented here, including San Francisco, where you work. Kevin, where do you work?
NBC Bay Area. So yeah, that's right. San Francisco, Oakland, San Jose, and also Fresno.
Fresno, California,
where
I work at Fox 26.
And let's see, we also have Sacramento,
Reno,
Salinas, Monterey.
Hawaii.
That's right. Chico,
Aloha.
Redding. That's right.
Yes.
Where else? And Eureka, of course.
And Eureka. So friends in English and at Spanish-speaking stations are all here celebrating the best in the business. The very first award given out tonight was for General Assignment Reporter. And, well, we're excited about the person who earned that award.
Because he's our... here on the red carpet, there are three of us doing the interviews, as we've been doing for the last several years now. And one of our colleagues who you don't see here just yet will be joining us here in just a moment. He just received tonight's first Emmy Award. His name is Da Lin from KPIX Channel 5 here in San Francisco. And Da, why don't you come over and join us? And
yeah, he'll come in and tell us about his general assignment report and the very first Emmy. Come on in, Da.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. How does it feel?
I guess I kind of broke the ice a little bit, right? The first one. So yeah, this is really good. But like I said, this is really a way for me to dedicate this award to my fiance, EK, because she's always there helping me out. Every day I send her my script. She would look at it. She would actually kind of like be the person to approve it, so to speak, aside from my managing editor, who's always doing that, of course. But yeah, she always gives me like the third set of eyes. And so without her, I wouldn't be able to get this tonight. So I'm really excited. And this is really for her, for EK, as I was saying.
Congratulations. When's the wedding, by the way? I remember last year at this time, you just got engaged.
Oh, thanks for putting me on the spot.
When's the big day?
Yeah, so we've been engaged for 3 years now, since 2014. But it's going to be sometime this year, maybe October. We got a little date set up there.
Okay.
So yeah, so we are... we're going to do it. Actually, my face is getting red just talking about it. Because, yeah, I'm like...
Starting to sweat.
Yeah, exactly. Just the pressure's on. Mom's asking, when you guys going to do this? I want grandbaby. So, yes, this year, it'll be done.
Okay.
So, yeah, thank you guys so much. I'm so excited for this.
You're up for two more nominations
Two
tonight,
more,
right?
fingers crossed. Yes, 2 more. Continuing coverage and what's the other one? I'm trying to remember. Oh, and MMJ. So yeah, so I got 2 more, and we'll see.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll be happy regardless. One is
It's
good.
very impressive.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you guys so
All right,
much.
you need to
Very
get
good.
back
All right,
into the beautiful auditorium there at SF Jazz Center here on Franklin in San Francisco. And as people continue to come in from stage down the red carpet, we will bring them to you so that you can meet them and they can share their stories about their win.
Yeah.
All
We'll
right.
be back with more in just a few minutes, so stay tuned.
And now we have the Emmy recipients for the category of Lifestyle Feature Segment in Spanish. Shop and Dine in the 49 is what the story was about. So tell us, congratulations, by the way. Tell us about this Emmy Award-winning piece of work.
Thank you so much. Yes, it's a program that is with the Mayor's Office of Economic Workforce Development. They have a program called Shop and Dine in the 49, and we feature businesses in different neighborhood districts, and we featured Dijou Jewelry in the Mission, and they told a beautiful story, and we're just really happy that we were able to
Give them some shine.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, you're carrying a lot of shine for this.
Oh yeah, for sure. And it was nice, this ended up being Spanish because the owner, she was more comfortable speaking in Spanish. And so she was struggling answering questions in English. So I wasn't on set, but Leo and Jen decided to shoot the whole thing in Spanish because I know Spanish. So we edited in Spanish and here we are. It worked out.
So how's this feel for you guys? Huh?
I'm very excited.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm still excited. So, yeah.
What did it feel like going up on stage?
It's very surreal. This is our second Emmy that we won, and Jen is one of our one of our best producers, and I'm very proud of her for the work that she's done for the station, and the rest of these guys as well. We're a very small crew, and we all support each other in terms of all the work that we do. So, yeah, definitely.
Congratulations, and have a wonderful night.
Yeah.
Really
Thank you
proud
so
of
much.
you.
Yeah, appreciate it.
All right, just right on over there.
Okay.
Thank you. Your beautiful work with Lifestyle. Kisa Ocampa, tell us about your Emmy award-winning work here.
Oh my God, this was actually the first season for a new show called Spice to Life. And we featured chefs, Filipino chefs from all over the country. And I'm just so proud of the team. This is our executive producer, Beverly. This is actually our good luck charm right here.
With her camera.
Brooklyn. And our cinematographers, Rome and Jeremiah. And we're actually missing a couple people. It takes a big team to be able to create something awesome, but we have a really good one.
Well, congratulations. Anyone else like to say anything about this award?
I just wanted to thank for LN Tags John Santos. He couldn't be with us today. He was our master editor for LN Tags and Spice to Life. He kind of created the template for it for the San Francisco edition. Jonas and Nino, they couldn't be with us today as well, so shout out to them, and to everyone at Lifestyle. Thank you.
I saw you up on stage. What was it like?
It was really amazing, and I'm just really proud of my mom and her team.
Thank you, baby.
You did very good. I saw you were doing a lot of camera work. Were you live on Facebook or something?
No.
Just for the family album. All right. What about you?
I'm just happy to be here. This is an amazing thing to just have and witness and experience. So this is incredible.
And anything else you'd like to say?
Just thank you to the whole crew. It's amazing to work with these guys.
Congratulations. Head on out. More happy recipients of the Emmy tonight.
Thank you.
Rick never sleeps, and maybe that's why he's holding this. And that is for his photography work. Tell us what earned you this Emmy.
Just a few stories I did on a daily basis. One Nat Pack. Yeah, I'm shocked. This is my first Emmy, so
Congratulations!
first time here, so it's great. Yeah.
What was the Nat Pack on?
The
A
Nat
natural
Pack was
sound
actually-
package.
Yeah, it was actually 9/11. There was a ceremony on a bridge over Highway 24, so I went up and talked to a few people, shot a few, flags, and put that thing together as quick as I could. So it turned out nice, and I'm glad they liked it. Yeah.
We're always under pressure in this business, and sometimes you don't have the benefit of pre-production and things like that.
Right. Yeah, that's it. I mean, it's the best we can do with the hand we're dealt in 24 hours. So I'm just glad everybody liked it. This is cool. I've never gotten an Emmy, so.
Congratulations, man! I'm super stoked for you. Have a great night.
Thanks.
I mean, the stories we did, I mean, in the amount of time we had to do it, I mean, oof, man, we knocked it out, and, the shit, it pays off.
Yeah, definitely. So, how tough is this to do the type of work that you do?
It's hard, especially because, for us, especially in Spanish media, our stations, we're very short-staffed, so everybody pitches in, exceeds, and, sometimes we're given very little time and very good stories that, you want to put all your effort into it in the little time you have. So, I mean, it's all about, for me, it's putting the max effort in anything we do. Yeah. So.
Nice. Now, is this your first or the?
No, this is actually, I think, this is my second photographer Emmy. Very nice. But I'm very proud because that's for me. This is my category of photography, so I'm proud of it.
Hey, we're proud of you too, man. So congratulations again.
Thank you.
And, enjoy the rest of the night.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
We'll be back with more in just a few minutes. Come on in. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm doing very well, sir. Thank you so much.
Exciting night tonight.
Yeah, it's very exciting. Yes, I'm very happy.
So tell us about this entry.
So this was a sports feature segment, and it was actually about a league in Oakland that serves children, mostly Latino, and they actually in the Fruitvale district, and they do this soccer program to get them out of the streets and also to make sure that they do good. And it was a really beautiful story, and I'm really proud of it. And this is a shout out to our reporter, Leon, who's no longer with us. He's actually in another Univision station. He's still alive. It sounded like he was dead.
He's still alive.
He's still alive, but this is for him. Leon, para ti.
Leon. Seriously, bro. I miss
You guys will have to call him later on.
I think we should call him. We should call him pretty quickly. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Hey, thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Hey, you have a good night.
You too.
Okay.
Enjoy the night.
Yes, sir. Hey, look at this one. Congrats.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
How do you feel tonight?
Yeah, well, it's good. It's the third year we're here, and again, we're lucky and blessed to get another Emmy. Yeah, it feels good. Hard work pays off.
Tell us about this entry that you had.
So I never thought it'll actually get an Emmy because it's about renting chickens. So you can have fresh eggs every morning. Actually, that's it. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's good.
Anybody you care to to thank or say hello to?
Actually, Sandra Perez, I forgot to mention you there on stage, and I wanted to because it's your story. You pitched the story, so thank you for this. Yeah.
Congratulations again. Enjoy the night, huh?
Thank you so much.
Miguel, congratulations.
Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it.
I'm sure everyone at KUVS is very proud of you, and tell us about this entry of yours.
This is a really interesting story. It just came about. There's a lot of misconceptions of the Muslim and the Islam community, and we wanted to inform our Hispanic community. You know, we knew that there was some Hispanics that identify as Muslims with Islam, but you know, you don't really hear much of it. So we went out. We found this wonderful young girl called Lizette. You know, she converted to Islam. She was Catholic, converted to Islam, and she just showed the beauty of this religion. You know, I'm not a very religious person myself, but I just think it's beautiful that we can all just interact and show that it's not just what you see on television, what you hear on the news, or what you hear from our president. These are wonderful people that have their religion and they have the freedoms to practice it just like anybody else.
Sounds like you really got to know Lizette very well in terms of who she is as a person and her faith and her values, everything, right?
Yeah, she's a wonderful girl. I actually got to meet her the day that we shot that story, and I was just so surprised because she was just had a smile all the time, you know, and just her whole her dress, everything she was wearing, very colorful, just really representing the religion. I was mesmerized. My first time in a mosque as well, and I absolutely enjoyed it.
Nice, very nice. Well, anybody you'd like to say hello to or thank, or anybody at all?
This one's absolutely for my parents. This is my first Emmy. They've been supporting me for the longest time. I'm 23 years old, and I'm super excited to win my first Emmy at this age. And if it's not possible, if it wasn't for those two people, my mom and my dad, they've always supported me. And this is going to their living room.
Oh, very nice. And hey, you know, this is the first of, we hope, many. So
Hopefully. Hey, thank you so
congratulations.
much. I appreciate it.
Okay, thank
Hey,
you.
thank
Miguel.
you.
Take care.
Hey, thank you.
All right, guys, congratulations to you. How does this feel? This honor. You got dual honors here tonight.
Yeah, well, tonight we're feeling blessed because we didn't expect us to win this award. We just love doing our jobs, making video content for the fans of Raider Nation and everyone in the NFL and fans. Not fans. You know what I'm saying? So.
How's it feel tonight?
I'm just thankful to work for such a great team. I mean, working with these guys, it's easy to do my job, and the products that we push out are unbelievable every time. So I'm not really surprised, actually. We got this award, and I'm just happy to be part of this team, honestly.
All right, great. Guys? How's it feel tonight?
There you go, Trav. I mean, I would just reiterate what he said. Great team here. Just win, baby. Just win.
And you did tonight, and congratulations to all of you, and we wish you well. Enjoy the rest of the night.
Hopefully it's not the last one, right?
Hopefully it's not the last one. Hopefully it's not the last one.
Thank you so much. Okay, can I say something real fast? Yes. Shout out to my wife Macy out there. Thank you for supporting me all the countless hours. So thank you so much. I love you.
Yeah, you can't forget her.
And just win, baby.
All right, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Have a good rest of the night. Okay. All right, guys, congratulations.
Thank
You guys, not only is the team, of course, we don't need to say the team's doing great because everybody knows that the team's doing great, but congratulations to your very special honor tonight. How's it feel?
Awesome. Just winning on and off the court. Keep the wins rolling. 3 wins more on the court, so it's awesome.
Yeah. How about you?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't expect this tonight. We were up against some really tough features, so just to be nominated is awesome, and it feels great.
So tell us about the feature.
Black History Golden is a look at the civil rights movement through the eyes of the NBA. One of our legends, Al Attles, went to North Carolina A&T, and he was one of the members of the sit-ins in the drugstores during the 50s and that movement. Sit-in.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's just the Warriors connection there, and just how it continues with Al Attles. He's been with the organization for 40 years too, and we connected it too with Harrison Barnes, who's a really native of North Carolina and went to North Carolina as well. So it's a great piece of work, great work by Michael, Leanne, Paul Hodges. Special shout out to my mom who's watching, and my lovely wife Leah, who I forgot to mention on stage.
All right, you can't forget them. You cannot forget them. How about you, sir? Anybody you'd like to say hi to? Say thanks?
Well, yeah, I just want to thank my parents and everyone that I work with. I couldn't have done this without Leanne Cozart and Paul Hodges, and Blake did a fantastic job editing this. So we have a great group led by Rick Wells, Joe Lacob, and Peter Goober.
Those are important too.
And, yeah, we couldn't do it without their support.
Well, congratulations again. Enjoy the rest of the night, and hope you guys take home some more.
Awesome.
Okay, take care.
Yeah, thank you.
Congratulations. All right, congratulations to all of you, and congratulations to KBIE. Tell us about this this special award tonight.
Well, it was a collaborative project with the California State Parks and the Koi Nation. Alva Productions from Chico State University. Our producers here, Leslie Steidel, John Parker, the gentleman who made the Park to Park. Our great director right here, Dan Bruns. I want them to say something. and our guy from the parks, Eddie Waracha. I'm going to step back. You guys answer some questions.
All right, who wants to go first? Leslie, would you like to say a few words?
Sure, I'm not much of a speaker, but the reason we made this film was to inspire people to protect cultural resources and to know that Lake County has a 16,000-year history of humans, one of the longest ones in the New World, in North America. Yeah.
So this was, as far as the research and all the work that was involved, I mean, this obviously took more time than I think anybody could imagine. Is that right, sir?
Oh yeah, absolutely. As the archaeologist working in the area, I've been studying the prehistory of the area for 45 years, and the collaboration on this documentary with the Khoi Nation, which is it's their ancestral territory that we were able to save as Anderson Marsh State Historic Park, and having this documentary highlight that territory, their culture, and the history of the area is just amazing. It was wonderful working with all these people.
And the piece, I'm sure, too, has received other accolades as well, you know.
Last year we got the Governor's Award for Historic Preservation here in California, so that was really nice. But this takes the cake right here.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Would anyone like to say anything else? Thank anybody? Or
I just also would like to reiterate that it was incredible to work with Leslie here. She was a powerhouse. If it wasn't for her, I'm telling you, this thing probably wouldn't have gotten done, and especially not in the time it did, even though it took us a long time. But I'm just glad that she's here and Eddie's here as well to give the parks a presence, because it's ultimately the state parks owns Anderson Marsh, and they're taking care of that along with the Khoi Nation right now, and it's really important to have everybody here for that purpose. But I'm just glad that this film could get out there, gain some recognition, because it's a really important topic, and I just want to thank the Academy and everybody else who recognized us for this too.
Well, we're all very proud of you all, and you know this. I know this means, of course, a lot to all of you. Eddie, would you like to say anything at all before you say it?
It's been a great experience as far as working with the Khoi and Dan. Again, I can't say enough how much Leslie has been instrumental in getting this. I always joke around and say it actually forced her to retirement because now she's retired. but it was just her just dedication to this project, and ultimately it was a great experience for us because we got in touch with the Khoi from my personal experience, and working with Dan, it's just a wonderful, and knowing that the Anderson Marsh is now hopefully being put forward and people are learning about it more. So thank you.
Well, congratulations again to all of you and to KBIE, and enjoy the rest of the night.
Thank you very
Okay,
much.
all right, thank you. Welcome back to the red carpet.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So tell us about this. this honor,
Yeah, this one
this entry?
is really special because it's my first Emmy, and I feel really, really happy, and I especially happy because I went with this team. It's something kind of really touching and special that I never gonna forget all my life. I just gonna say thank you for my reporter in this project, who was Beatriz Ferrari, my producer, of course, Luis Fe, and my boss Carolina. Everything was so good to work with this project, so I feel so comfortable making it, and no, just so happy. And I hope it's not gonna be the first one.
I hope it's not your first one. I hope that there are more after this as well. So,
Thank you so much.
congratulations
Thank
again,
you.
huh? Congratulations.
Thanks.
Enjoy the night. All right, Cynthia. Well, congratulations to you and to KQED.
Thank you very much. It's they're doing lots of really wonderful work this year, so I'm excited to be a part of what they're doing at KQED.
Nice. Now you're holding two, of course. So they're. Tell us about the entry and what it was all about.
So one was profiling a wonderful artist named Brian Goggin, and he's this person who just does not believe in letting practicality or anything stand in his way of doing whatever miraculous vision he has in mind for his artistic endeavors. So he's a very inspirational character, and we followed him. Actually, he thought he'd be done in 3 months, and our executive producer David Marcus was willing to let us keep following him till it was done. So it was a year that we kept checking in on him, and we saw the whole process completed. So it was a lovely thing to be able to see it from start to finish and to be able to get to know this remarkable artist, which is really great.
Yeah, and boy, quite a project for it to go on that long too, and to,
Yeah.
just see, every project has a certain timetable of production, right?
Right. Yes, it's very a big incentive to just get it out the door, and he was just willing to stick with the story, and I really appreciated that a lot.
So nice. Anybody you'd like to thank or say hello to out
My
there?
kids, Emma and Sam, and my husband David, and just KQD is just remarkable staff and wonderful people, and really enjoy working with them. And everybody who worked with me on that project and the Spark project, which is a documentary that was on global warming. So really happy to be part of that too.
Well, congratulations again, and congratulations to KQED as well.
Thank you. So
All right.
appreciate it.
Enjoy the night.
Thank you.
Okay. Congratulations, you guys. KQED seems to be taking them home tonight, huh?
This one right here. KQED is great. It allows us to do some really exciting, interesting stuff. This show was about artists who basically are drawing attention to environmental issues, and they're using their art to create spectacular stuff, from snow drawings in the Sierra to Cynthia's story about people that are making houses out of salt, essentially 3D printing, to a great piece about contemporary dance. So it was really, and someone who makes sound recordings out of Arctic meltwater and bones, and it's just like, where else do you get to do that kind of thing? That's what's so exciting. So I can say that.
Well, congratulations to you all. Anybody, would you like to thank anybody or say hello to anybody out there tonight?
Whoever's watching. No, it's great. Thank you. Finally, my Susan Lucci streak is over.
Exactly.
Oh, so how long has it been?
15 years.
So is this your first or 15 years since your last Emmy?
Nominations, maybe 10 or 11, 12 nominations. I don't know. But over the years, 20 years. But finally.
All right. Well, congratulations.
I have one thing to say.
Yes, of course.
Let's find some more money for some more broadcast arts at KQED.
That sounds terrific. All right, guys.
Thanks so much.
Congratulations again, and congratulations to KQED. All right. Well, congratulations.
Gracias.
How I don't really have to ask you how does it feel because you've been up here a lot of times. But tell us about the entry.
Well, this was an amazing piece that we put together with Joe about food from different countries in Latin America. So not only was it fun working on it, but we picked out like you have no idea. We had an agreement. I would eat half for the camera shots and the other half I would leave for him, except los jugos, the juices from Colombia. I'm like, Joe, I'm sorry, man. I can't stop drinking this. They were so good, remember?
I remember.
He
I didn't have
remembers.
the juices. I didn't have juice that day. It's okay.
You didn't have any, or you had any?
I did not have any, but yeah.
They were like the size of this Emmy, 3 of them or 4 different fruit juices. And I'm like, ooh, I can't stop drinking.
Wow.
It was fun, wasn't
It was amazing. It was fun.
And
Fun
tell
time.
them the story about the Argentinian
Oh yeah,
chef.
yeah. Okay, so check it out. We're shooting the chef in his truck. Great food, meat. We're sitting down, and I'm shooting, and he's like, "You sit down, eat." And I'm like, "Okay, fine." So I start eating, right? And the guy comes behind me, he starts giving me a massage, and I'm like, "What the?" Yeah, he gave me a massage, and I was chewing, seriously, and I was like, "What are you doing?" And this guy gave me a massage for literally 10 minutes, and I thought it'd be 30 seconds and whatever, 10-minute massage, and I was like,
Stephen Max. I wanted one too. That was amazing. I mean,
it was a good day.
great food, good massage.
Well, so was the massage? Was that to help you digest it, or
I
what?
don't know, but she told me it's an Argentinian thing, so I was
Yeah,
like,
we're just
all right,
friendly.
I'll
We're
go
really
with it.
friendly, and hey, we got an Emmy too. So
Yeah, yeah.
heads up, honor working with you, Joe. Every
Thank
story
you.
you put your hands on
Seriously.
the editing and shooting,
This lady is brilliant.
and this
brilliant
guy
writer,
too.
and
Well, I've heard a lot about both of you, so I think it's all mutual between the two of you. And congratulations again. Anyone, would you like to say anything at all to anyone? Hi, thanks.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Hi, Miyuki. How are you, babe? Okay.
To my family, my mom, my brothers, my husband, who's hopefully not watching at home and having fun. Gracias.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Congratulations to you guys.
Oh, thank you very, very much.
So, an Emmy for the San Francisco Chronicle.
Yep, San Francisco Chronicle. We're awarded for a series we did called The Regulars, which featured everyday Bay Area people.
Nice.
The quirky, the funny, the weird, the sad, all of it.
So, what? Every day you guys would go out and you find these people that were part of your series, or you get feedback from readers like, hey, I think you should do a story on so and so.
It was a weekly video column, and it's still continuing at the Chronicle. But yeah, we would find people. Sometimes it would be people we'd see on the street, and sometimes people would write in and tell us about interesting folks that they know about.
Nice. So, how does it feel tonight? Is this, by the way, is this your first Emmys tonight? So, how does it feel?
It feels great. It's really nice.
A little surreal, maybe?
A little surreal, yes. We went straight to the stage, and it was really sweet. Yeah.
What's going on? What was going on through your mind when you were up at?
I try not to get worked up or nervous about these things, so I try to remain cool. But I was definitely excited and honored to get the award. Yeah.
Great. Well, we were watching it from here, so you guys, look great. So congratulations again.
Thank you.
And to the Chronicle as well, and enjoy the rest of the night.
Thank you.
Okay, all right.
Thanks.
Congrats.
When you are at the Emmys and you are double fisted, you are having a good night. Chris, congratulations.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
All right, let's talk about the photography and the piece that you put together.
Well, I've always been fortunate where if I pitch something that's a little different to somebody, the superiors and the people around me, just go do it, go have fun. And obviously, so then it's something really enjoyable. And, sometimes you get lucky, right? Which I did, thankfully.
What was the topic?
There were a couple. It was a composite. One was on radio disc jockey. One was on the Hot Air Balloon Festival. One was on the closure of an arcade because they're not around anymore. And I'm from that generation, so I was like, no, don't close it.
You're working really hard. Days can be frantic. So does this make it all a little bit better?
Well, it's always nice. It's always nice just to be invited to the party. You get to meet some great people. I was just talking to Alex over there, catching up with him, and it just, it's a good time.
Congratulations. Great work.
Appreciate it.
Have a good night. Alex is here, a recipient of an Emmy Award tonight. So tell us what it is that you did. What was your piece of work that you got this for?
This is for a documentary series that NBC Bay Area produces called Bay Area Revelations. And it's a documentary series specifically about the people, places, and moments that help shape the Bay Area. And so what I do is I edit, I shoot, and co-produce the show. So
it's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work, but I'll tell you one thing, I wouldn't trade it for the world. It's the greatest job in the world.
Congratulations and a great job, clearly. Thank you very much. I don't know if we've talked about this yet, but the Emmy Award and the statue is heavy in many ways. It's physically heavy, and the work that people do, like this man right here, is heavy. So, what do you say, former President Keith Sanders?
Well, it's a very nice award. I actually don't have any regular Emmys. I'd love to have one. I have 2 nominations, but now I have
Ta-da!
here. Yeah, it's not bad. Now, some people might call it a pocket Emmy. Some people might say it's a hood ornament on a car, but it's not. It's a great Emmy. I'm very proud of it. Really, it represents 4 years of work. I've been working at Natus for 17 years. A lot of committee meetings. A lot of great time. A lot of my second family. So I really am proud of this, even though it's fairly tiny. I'm happy that I got it. So
It only goes to very special people, and that is people who once led all of us as the president.
that's true. It was an honor to lead everybody as president, and had a great time. And now Steve Shalisky and I sort of switched places, and here he is.
Steve Schlisky is the current president of Natus, but before that, you were head of education, which is now what Keith is doing.
That's right. I'm really great that you have this now, and he's taken it to another level. Many, many more entries now than we had in previous years. And I brought it a little way, and it looks like that you brought it a big way.
Steve actually brought it a long way. I think he's being a little modest, and I learned everything about Education Share pretty much from Steve. And so it's great. I love doing it. I do work at San Jose State, so it makes a lot of sense. And so I think it was a nice way to kind of, land after being president. And Steve is such a great president. I'm just going to stick around for quite a while.
Good. We love that, and so do our students. You're at Laney College. I know your students benefit from this. My students at Fresno State and also those who are in high school received awards this year. So just getting the younger people inspired and awarded for their hard work is really special.
Yeah, it is. And one thing I want to do is congratulate you for all your hard work and all the hard work to come. I mean, I do have big shoes to fill, being president, and I'm glad that you're taking the mantle on.
As much as I think we all do a good job, it is about the students. It is about helping people out at the beginning of their careers. And as Steve has mentioned and explained before, this is kind of a situation where you can help somebody maybe get into broadcasting or get into media or whatever, and we can really help them out specifically. And we're not a real big organization, but we have a big impact. We give away tens of thousands of dollars every year, at least $10,000 every year in scholarships. And so it's really nice, and we also do help award the high school students too. So it is about the students, and I feel proud about that part of it too.
I think all of us on the board are proud, and thank you very much for your leadership now and your leadership in the past as president and continuing with education. Have a great night, because you have work to do. All right, this is the Emmys. If you were a part of the Emmys, maybe watching the red carpet over the last couple of years, you may feel a bit of a sense of, deja vu. How many times have we all been here together? Congratulations again, Miguel.
Thank you very much.
Tell us about the piece of work that earned you this Emmy.
It was actually pretty sad. It was about homeless people and just capturing the images of those people, how they live. To me, it hurt my heart to see that type of stuff. But I mean.
But Sergio, it's a story that needs to be told.
It is absolutely a story that needs to be told. They're the voiceless. They are the folks that are, obviously, when we see them in the corner, sometimes we turn a blind eye, we keep on driving. We don't know their story. So we got a chance to know their story a little bit through this piece, and I think in hearing that, in hearing what they had to say, I think it turned some heads over at City Hall. So we're pretty happy to have reported on this.
Is there anything that you walked away from this and said, all right, this is now something I will do, or this is something that I know something I used to do that I won't do again?
And that's absolutely what my wife and I had talked about after the piece aired. I don't know, Carmen, you may feel the same way, that there is a story behind every single person that's standing on that corner asking for some change. We turn to ignore it. We turn to maybe stand back a little bit and pretend like we're not even noticing that person. But there's a story there. And it may not be the best story. There is a story. There is a person who was somebody's child at some point, who was somebody's father at some point, or mother, and there's that person there.
What about you, Miguel?
Like you said, there was a story for all of them. I remember one of them saying, hey, this could be you. You never know. When you lose your job tomorrow, this is it. You might be here. So you just think about it.
Well, thank you very much for doing this story, for telling their stories, and for giving us something to think about tonight. We appreciate it, and congratulations. Take care. Have a good night. Welcome back. We are now talking about and celebrating a program that went behind bars. Tell us what you did.
We went inside San Quentin and we spoke with men who were serving life sentences. These were men who had spent 15, 20, 25, 30 years inside a prison for life sentences. And yet their stories were so inspiring. Like, they had managed to turn some of the toughest circumstances in life into stories that were really inspiring. I felt inspired to be around them.
You spent an entire program on this, which was how long? 30 minutes, an hour?
30 minutes, yes. And
share a story, and I'll go around and ask if if there's a moment that really touched you.
they talked about the ways in which they had changed while behind bars, and some of the stuff that touched me the most was how funny they were. Yes.
Still have humor while incarcerated.
It was like a stand-up routine. Really? Oh yeah, talking about their jumpsuits, talking about being naked. I just like all kinds of things about how they were relating to each other, people that, black versus white, and then they were coming together. I don't know. I think that is it. It's just how human they could be, and like breaking down stereotypes. I know it sounds cliched, but that's
not at all.
Yeah.
It's a different lifestyle, certainly in a different world. Let me go back around. Come on. Just because you're in the back, that doesn't mean you're out of it here. Tell me, what did you learn about this, or what really touched you?
I would just second what she said, that they're just people like everybody else, humans, and it was moving.
It's a lot of hard work to put all of this together, come on, and put it into a show. So congratulations on getting all of that done.
Yeah, it was a lot of work. I was the final editor that really got it out of line, and for weeks after we aired the show, and I was one of the editors, the songs that they sang were stuck in my head, so I repeatedly, because they're talented people too. So yeah.
Hip-hop artist who basically ended up through very bad circumstances in for life, and he did an amazing song, an acoustic song, behind bars, and that's what we captured in the end. So.
And not to forget you. Any other memories about this?
Yeah, I was just really amazed about how progressive San Quentin seems to be now compared to how it used to be. Coming up in the 80s and the 90s was really one of the most violent prisons in America, I think, and now it seems to be one of the most progressive, and that's inspiring and hopeful, especially compared to the private prison system that's in full force right now.
Maybe that's the topic of another program for KQED. Huh? Congratulations, KQED. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm here with Grant, who is holding an Emmy. Congratulations.
Well, thank you. It is just awesome to be here. I'm just having a fabulous time.
This is a voice that probably many have heard and listened to and just cherish every word you share for your stories. So tell us, what was the story and what was the piece of work that earned you this Emmy?
It's on-camera play-by-play, and I'm blessed to say that I'm going to be starting my 30th year as the TV announcer for the Sacramento Kings. It's a lot of losses, so, maybe someday we'll be the Warriors. But, we got a great thing going on in Sacramento. We have a beautiful new arena. We sell out every game. Our fans are great. And it's just an honor to be here. It is a privilege to be holding this in my hand, and it's a privilege to be able to broadcast Sacramento Kings games now for 30 years.
Wow. Congratulations, and thank you for staying. We appreciate it as fans.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you.
Great night.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Univision is a powerhouse. Every year here at the Emmy Awards, we get to see some very familiar faces, and once again, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
All right, tell us about this piece of work.
This was the one I wanted to win the most. Yeah, I mean, well, this is, what does it say? Best photographer for Univision, and or for, for the region. But what's even more special is that for the best English photographer was this guy, who's one of my best friends right here, Jeremiah Isip. Different company, you know what I mean?
We started together.
We worked together, but
Where did you both start?
we started at KTSF together. Then we worked at the Filipino channel together. Then we moved over to Pac-12 together.
this stuff together. We always call, this is a little stupid, but we used to call ourselves Team Elite. Yeah, but you know what? Best Spanish photographer this year, and this guy's the best English photographer. So we're super proud.
Host.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Congratulations to both of you, and for that work that you really get, it's all yours, baby.
I'm very happy. Very, very, very happy.
Congratulations to both of you.
I can't thank my family, my mom, my dad, Joanna, Jason, Logan. I want to thank CJ Laxamana and Pia and Mike Carrion for always inspiring me to be a better teacher, better storyteller. I want to thank this guy for sure, because I learned a lot from this dude, and I love this guy. The Filipino channel who I work for, and for always giving me the opportunity to be creative, and everybody I worked with. And I know I forgot a lot of people, but oh, and then my guest today, Jericho and Anna. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much. Again, congratulations, gentlemen. You know, sometimes people tell stories with a camera, sometimes they tell stories with their voice. Simone tells amazing stories with your fingertips. Congratulations on earning this. Tell us what it was that earned you this Emmy.
This was for writing a half-hour investigative special report that was the culmination of a year-long investigation into the death of an inmate at a county jail here in the Bay Area. And we started digging, and that investigation took us a year, and it finally culminated with us making major change in the county and with that jail. And the writing was, this one is very special to me because this one is all my own, and this was just me. It means a lot.
It's a lot of hard work, a lot of days going home, maybe not feeling like you were able to complete something, knowing that you had homework and the next day and the next day.
It just went on for a long time, and I'm sure you've probably had writer's block and feeling like you really have something to say and wanting to get it out, and the bedrock of our craft is writing, so this is really a huge honor to be recognized for that.
Congratulations, Simone. Happy for you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Kim. You too.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Oh, we are so happy to have Marianne and her daughter Sophia, and clearly a proud daughter and a very proud mom. Marianne, tell us about the work that led you to holding tonight's Emmy.
Well, this was all about the Ghost Ship fire and continuing coverage. And it was such a tough story, especially as a mom. The children that were lost were so young, just a few years older than my own daughter, and it really hit home. And we really tried to do the victims justice.
And what do you feel about your mom with all the work, the good work she's done?
Well, she is so amazing. She does all these things. She's the greatest mom, and she's the greatest news reporter because, no offense to other ones, but she always has heart, and she's always thinking about who she'll affect and who she's doing it for because she's that kind of person. A lot of heart and a lot of minds.
Well, this is pretty impressive. It's hard to do stories like that, though, isn't it, Marianne? And not think about your own children.
It really is. I mean, some of those victims were teenagers, and interviewing their parents, it was devastating. It really hit home, and it was such an unfortunate circumstance. They were all there to have a good time, and some of them lost their lives. So many.
So it's hard. Tell me about your emotion and how you feel about such a joyful night for such a sorrowful story.
Well, I know after covering the Ghost Ship fire, that night I went in, I got home late, and I kissed all my kids good night in their beds because it really did hit home. I mean, we cover so many tragic stories, but that one really hit home. And this is such an honor because it shows that we did right by the victims and their families and telling the story of what went wrong and hopefully preventing it in the future.
Thank you both for coming, and congratulations for having such a wonderful daughter who's clearly very happy and supportive of mom.
She's amazing. She's the best daughter ever. Thank you so much.
Have a good night, Sophia.
You too.
Thank you.
Have an amazing
Bye. Sometimes Emmy winners cannot be here, but their good friends like Louise are here to bring it home. Louise, tell us who you are accepting this award for.
I'm accepting it for my friend Samantha Chang, who's in Washington, D.C., and she has really spent her life highlighting the lives and legacies of incredible Asian Americans. And this is an award for her PSA on the history of the Olympics 2016, and I'm just so proud and happy for her.
Well, thank you very much for sharing that. We appreciate it. Have a wonderful night.
For you, Samantha, you too, Chuck.
Thank you. He's back! Duh! What's going on?
Yes, this is twinsy for me, so it's great. First time I won 2 in 1 year, so this is really nice. And as I mentioned, it's just thanking my fiance on this. In fact, I named this. It says me, myself, and EK, and that's my fiance's initial, yeah. But I also want to thank, I know MMJ is considered kind of like you doing everything by yourself, but there's always someone behind you there. So there are a lot of people who have helped me along the way, including the folks I'm working with now at KPIX5. So I want to give a big shout out to all the folks behind the scenes, in front of the camera, everybody at KPIX5 for doing a great job and helping me along the way. So, yeah.
Congratulations.
I'll just do this last one and then you go.
Joe is another familiar face here to this red carpet here at the Emmy Awards. He tells stories, and you are receiving another award for that. And tell us about the stories that you put together that earned you this Emmy.
Oh God. One was on there's old historic ships in the wharf here, and once a month they have like sea shanties. People come and they sing old sea shanties on these old ships, and kind of brings these old ships back to life. And another one was about a guy who shines shoes on Market Street. But he's also homeless, so he's a very busy working man, but kind of typifies what many people here. You can make a decent living and you still can't afford to live here, so it's crazy.
There are people out there who may see you year after year and say, what is it? How is it that you are able to share a story? What is your secret, Joe?
It's funny you said that, Kim, because on my way over here today, I was thinking, my favorite part of winning these awards is coming back and talking to you, because it really reminds me of home, Fresno, my hometown. And I feel like, growing up in Fresno, you become a storyteller. There's not a ton of stuff to do, so you become very creative, and you become a storyteller. And I think that's, you take an interest in people, and I think that's what's always kind of served me here. So seeing you makes me feel like at home.
Yay, well, thank you very much, and again, congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks. Good to see you.
You too. Bye, Joe.
I like the what's your secret.
All right. Congratulations, you guys. San Francisco Giants team.
Hi, thank you very much.
So tell us about this entry.
This was an episode from our documentary series. We all worked on it. Iman, shooter. Brendan, Everett. Well, Brendan was editor. I was an editor. Everett's a shooter editor. Katie, producer. With a couple other of the team that aren't here today, but it was totally a team effort. Like, we all worked on this show pretty hard. So yeah.
It's a pretty special show too. I mean, I've seen it.
Yeah, it covered a lot of different events that happened throughout the year. Definitely trying to upkeep the tradition of Inside the Clubhouse and our documentary coverage behind the scenes of the Giants. So yeah.
Great. How do you guys feel tonight with these statuettes that you're holding, huh?
Well, some of these guys, it's their first one, so it's a big deal.
All right.
For all of us, I think.
Yeah.
It's a
Oh
big
yeah,
deal.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a big deal every year, but we're very proud. So this is always really fun for us.
Anybody you'd like to say hi to or thank out there?
We have to shout out to Paul Hodges because he's not here right now. But
Tell us who Paul is.
He's our boss.
Yeah, you should say hi to
Hi, Paul.
Give some love to Annika Chavez and Brad Martins, other members of SFG Productions. Selfishly, I'd like to thank Paradise, California, and my family watching from San Jose. Everyone in Paradise, Curtis Bremer, I'll give you one of these, and everyone here. It's a team effort for sure.
Congratulations. Thanks for coming out here to the red carpet to share your special moments with us and everybody out there, and congratulations again.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Enjoy the night, huh? Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much. Great job. Did a wonderful job. Brendan, Iman, thank you. Iman, we could have done it without you. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Tell us about this honor.
It's actually really great. This is for Valley Children's Hospital in Fresno, and I'm really excited to kind of donate this to the kids. There's over 12,000 surgeries that they do every year, and the kids that work on these commercials with us are very enduring. They sit there for 3-4 hours, and they're very special to us, and I really appreciate all their help.
That's got a good feeling for you in your heart, right?
It is. It does have a special place. I've been lucky. I've worked all around the world, and Fresno is really, it's really a special place. This is, these are my favorite commercials I do. Absolutely.
Your first Emmy honor tonight?
I've won an Emmy before, but again, not for Fresno, not for Valley Children's, and this one is one of the most special ones I've won.
So they could be out there watching from Fresno right now. What do you want to say to them?
I want to say thank you for everybody that works at the hospital. Every single person. It's so important that everybody knows that they're all part of this. There's no one person that stands out. It's literally all 3,000 of you. And then thank you so much for all the kids that come from all over the place, from Bakersfield, all over the community. I really appreciate you guys coming out because you're the ones that make that. And also special thanks to Derek Carr for being there with his family and donating his time and being there for the show every time.
Hey, congratulations again. You guys do great work. Proud of you. Enjoy the rest of the night.
Thank you.
Okay.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Oh, we got one more producer. Okay, we're going to keep talking here. So, okay, welcome back, guys, to the red carpet interview. Victor's, where's Victor? Victor's right here. Ah, the man of the hour. Guys, I swear, when we're actually on TV, he's never late. Just this time, okay? Just this time. All right, Victor, you got a chance to talk earlier. I know it's only for 30 seconds. What are some of the other things that you want to talk about for the folks who are watching at home, maybe?
Well, this is amazing. This is my first Emmy. It feels great. And I got the honor of working with this beautiful and wonderful team. Everyone rocks. We rock in the newsroom, and we all are for the Hispanic community. We serve to them, and we do our job because we want to empower them. So it's amazing to be here.
Hey, Luis, you guys have enough Emmys to pack a truck. Do you need to borrow my truck to drive it home for you guys?
Okay, so let me tell you something. This morning, Dawn and I were here at 10 in the morning to pack these babies and to bring him here. So both of us were here, so we were carrying this.
Luis, how many Emmys so far that you won tonight?
3. 1.
This is my first one.
3.
Just 1.
I think 2.
1 tonight. Okay, so Luis, is it time to ask your boss now for a raise because you got 3 Emmys? Boss, if you're watching, a 5% increase. Hang on, before I let you guys go, anything else you guys want to say? Let's go down the list here.
Saluda a nuestra comunidad latina porque hace de esto posible.
And
Thank
by
you.
the way, there's no time limit, so take as much time.
Oh, you should have told me that before.
Viva América Latina.
Thank you to everyone that allowed for us to share your stories.
Victor, you got a chance.
And let me tell you this, we won this for election night. Sorry. We won this for election night. And this guy here, it was a really hard night for many reasons. But he did a great job for this. So, and everybody did, but he was the producer and the mastermind of the show, and it all goes to him. Just thank you.
That's our show producer. He's quiet.
He's quiet, but he is the brainchild of the show.
And let me tell you, and this guy, and this guy is everything.
Tony.
This guy, okay, let me tell you something. This guy does the job of 3.
All right, guys, I think they're going to tell us to wrap up here pretty soon. All right, Victor, last
Just
one.
real quick for all of
we
us
want
working.
another one.
All of us working as a journalist. It's a special and wonderful time to be a journalist and to do a great job with this administration going and everything that's going on. And we're gonna keep doing our job because we cannot let our people down.
Thank you, Victor. Thank you all. Congratulations. Hang on. Jaime hasn't got a chance to talk yet because he's the winner. Jaime stands alone because he wins. Which category is this one that you just won?
Technology.
Talk to us about this. I know it's only for 30 seconds on stage, and there are probably some family members watching at home. Any thoughts?
Great. This story had to do with having access to the facilities of Facebook, which is really hard to get. Yeah, they are very jealous. They don't allow journalists to go into their facilities and give the access that we got. It wasn't 100% of access, but more than you would normally get from Facebook. So we were really happy with that, and we got to feature a lot of Facebook employees. One from Mexico, another a young kid from Miami of Ecuadorian parents, and he's only 19, but he started working at Facebook, I think, right at 18, and he started coding and doing video games since he was, he's totally a smart kid, very, very smart, and that's why he got hired at Facebook at such an early age.
So thank you so much, Jaime, and congratulations to your technology category. And we got a couple of folks lined up here as well. Come on in. I'm good. I'm Da.
Rob
Nice
Stewart.
to meet
Good
you.
to see you.
Rob.
KVIE.
KVIE. So talk to us. I believe that's in Hawaii.
No,
where's
it's better
this?
than Hawaii. It's
Okay.
Sacramento, California.
Sacramento. Okay. I should know this, right? I'm here in San Francisco. Rob, congratulations.
Thank you. It's good to see you.
Thank you so much. Tell us about this this category and this statuette. What it means for you.
You know, this is special for several reasons. This is about a 103-year-old knitter named Bobby Averett. She died about 3 weeks after the interview. And she found her passion at 98 years old. And she made socks and booties for needy children. And she said that the interview made her feel special and that no one had ever thanked her for doing these things, that she never got a thank you note. And that's was probably what kept her going, right?
And I think that's journalism, right? You give voice to someone who otherwise wouldn't have a voice.
That's why I do it.
Exactly. And someone who would never be appreciated or just kind of like a thankless job. And now you get a chance to highlight that person's work. What about family? Are there family members watching at home?
Yes,
that you
well,
get a chance to
my
see?
mother and my dad and my sister are in South Carolina. And
Which part of South Carolina?
well, they're spread out across South Carolina. I'm from a town called Cheraw. And my dad and his wife are in Columbia, and my mother and her husband, and my sister and her husband, and 3 children are in South Carolina, in Cheraw.
And I'm sure that had a big influence.
A
in your
huge,
life
a huge.
To get to this stage. Any words for them tonight?
Yes, just that I could never have gotten through so many different chapters, good and bad, in my life without them. And I am only a fraction of a person that they each are, and also my grandparents. And I think that each of them plays a critical role in this, because this is just so for them, for my family.
And Rob, lastly, before I let you go, let's talk about how you really feel. And even parents are watching at home. It's okay to go crazy, really. How do you feel about winning this right now?
so-
I see a big smile.
All right, so I'm 45 years old, okay?
You look great.
And thank you. And I never thought, I have zero expectations for things like this, okay? I truly do. No expectations. Because then you're not let down, right? But I wanted to win one for Bobby, the lady here who was the knitter, because she died right afterwards. I'm thrilled, to be honest with you. I'm psyched. I'm pumped. I did not think this would happen. I really didn't.
This one is for Bobby and for yourself.
Yes, and for my family. Yeah, thank you
Congratulations,
so much.
Rob.
You do a good job with
Thank
this.
you so much. I
Yeah.
appreciate
All
it.
right.
Have a great
Take care.
one.
Thank
We got a few more people coming up here as well. So, in fact, are you guys coming up here? We're going to stand by here. So let's hang on for a sec as they're trying to. Okay, in fact, they're coming up right now. Now, this is what, Emmy number 2.
Yes, sir.
But overall, adding them up, have you lost count over the previous years as to how many you have won?
No, I have not.
How many are we talking about here?
I think maybe
This
about 12.
this will be number 14, actually.
14.
Yes.
That's a lot, guys. That's a lot. It talks about the kind of work that you're doing to be recognized like that. Is this special in any ways? Talk to me.
It absolutely is. It is called Voz Campesina, the farm worker's voice. If I may, real quick in español, mis padres que trabajaron en el campo, they worked in the fields. They worked their butts off for us and myself and my brothers, and it's their stories that I'm telling. You know what I mean? It is their stories that I'm telling. I think it gets overlooked sometimes because they really don't have a voice in this country because many of them are undocumented. And they tend to shy away from having a voice. So it is an absolute privilege of mine to be able to provide the voice. And it's not just all negative stories, sometimes positive stories, good stories about, just like any other demographic you would find, stories like that. And I am happy to represent that voice. So La Voz Campesina for me means a whole lot. It certainly means a whole lot.
Especially in this political environment, right? It means even more for these workers who are concerned about deportation, about their family, about what's going to happen tomorrow. For you to be able to get involved in this, what's going through your mind?
Oh, I'm super happy. I'm super stoked that he is here and he does the work that he does. And, we're behind him 100%.
And I know I asked you this before, and maybe this is kind of like an opportunity, too, to talk about what you do to get to this point, right? 14 Emmys, there's got to be a little formula. There's got to be a way to kind of get to that point on a yearly basis. For the folks who are watching, tell us, what are some of the tricks that you have? What are some of the things that you have that folks can take away about getting nominated, winning an Emmy?
I don't think there is a formula. I think there is a commitment. I think there is an actual love for what you do for that to happen. There is no formula. I mean, I'm telling you, right now, this specific Emmy, my parents who worked in the fields, like I said, who followed the onion harvest, my brothers and I, we would stay in hotels throughout the summer, as we moved from city to city and city to city. I mean, their stories are here. The stories are here. And there is no formula. I mean, this is them. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. This is them. This Emmy right here is their story, and it's just me conveying it to the masses, conveying it to the rest of the state, if you will. And there is a big disparity, and you know that between the federal government and the state government, there is a big disparity when it comes to immigration and undocumented immigrants. So those are the stories that we're talking about.
I can see a lot of passion when you talk about this story.
Yeah.
Anybody watching at home you want to give a shout out to before I let you go?
Como dije a mis padres que trabajaron en el campo por tanto tiempo, a mi familia, a todos ustedes que siempre me han apoyado, muchas gracias. Gracias desde el fondo de nuestro corazón por habernos apoyado tanto. No fue fácil, yo sé que no fue fácil, pero esto es para ustedes. Gracias.
Thank you, guys. I didn't understand a word, even though I took a semester of Spanish, but I can tell it came from the heart. So thank you, guys.
Thank you
I
very
appreciate
much.
it, you guys.
Gracias.
All right, guys, as we wait for the next winner here, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. We are back now with an old friend of mine. We used to work together at Kron. She was the EP for the morning show, but I was working, of course, the dayside shift. But of course, you were always there and you were always great. And I'm so glad to see this. You're so deserving. Now, Jill, for the folks who aren't familiar, she's been around. She's worked at some of the best stations, and now she's at a station where she really enjoys. But Jill, talk to me about what this means for you.
Well, you know what? This one was for the Sobranis wildfire down in Big Sur. And so it really, I mean, I know we say it that these awards are, this is just me accepting an award for the hard work of so many people. But on this one, it was. I mean, these were long hours. You've covered a lot of breaking news, so you know that. I mean, there's long hours and tough conditions and really talking to people and telling the stories of people who've been through really lost everything sometimes. So I think it means a lot for us, and it really means a lot for the community as well.
And of course, for KSBW, right?
Yeah.
Oftentimes, you have bigger markets in this area winning these awards, and for KSBW to be able to take this home. And I used to work in the Salinas market, so I'm familiar. It's a tough market. Well, it's a lot of going on, but it's a stepping stone market for some people. And of course, you're lucky if you have a veteran like her there to give you guidance. But talk to me for the station too. What this means? I don't know if Lon Dodd is watching back home or not, but what this means for the station as well.
You know, it means a lot. This station, and Hearst has been the owner of the station for a number of years, and KSBW has really been the leader in that market, and it's something that we take very seriously, that the community, they turn to us for information. They turn to us when there is breaking news. They turn to us to provide them with the information they need to know about road closures and about which way the winds are moving and about health when you have a fire like this, what the air quality is. And I think that is reflected in the work that we do, is that we take that so seriously that we have a job to really help the people of the community.
You talked about the profession. Let's go a little bit interpersonal here for the family. I'm not sure if there are any family members watching. I wonder if there's some things you want to say to the family if they're watching at home.
Oh, well, I have my family back in Sacramento, and they have always supported me no matter where I've gone in the world, whether it's been at Kron with you or, CNN or all over the world. So they've always supported me, and I know that they're watching. So I think especially my two nephews, Jack and Wyatt, and they're very special to me. And so I hope I inspired them in some way.
Congratulations, so deserving. So thank you guys very much. And we are about to welcome in some more winners here, but thank you so much. We're going to have to catch up in a little bit, I know.
Really
I'll see you out there.
Congratulations on your work.
Thank you so much. All right, so we have two more winners, looks like, and they are coming in. Congratulations. My name is Da, D-A, Da. Nice to meet you guys. Congratulations. Tom, come on in. Tell us about this category and what's going through your mind holding this statuette right now.
Well, we had the vision for what we did, which was to climb the Lyell Glacier, the highest point in Yosemite, and follow the first drop of water into the Tuolumne River, all the way down in its path through the delta to the Golden Gate, and tell the story of that water.
I think think I've heard you recently also on KCBS, if
That's
I'm
right.
correct, talking about the what's going on outdoors. A lot of folks would recognize your voice when they hear your voice. You talked about the significance of the story, but on a personal note, I don't know if anybody's watching at home or not. Any words, anything you want to share with family if they're watching back home?
Yeah, I've learned from my dad that life is not a dress rehearsal. And Jim and me have talked about this. Jim Schlosser co-produced and supervised all of the camera, music, and video cuts. And what we wanted to do is do something that our families would be proud of. Beyond a vast audience, on a very personal level, we wanted everybody that we know to be proud of us.
Tom, a lot of folks would probably be asking you, how do you get a job like yours, where you get to be outdoors, do something you personally love, and then get to make a living out of it? Talk to us about, for the young folks who might be watching out there, how do you get a job like yours and keep it? The longevity aspect.
When I was 21, I had a catastrophic head injury. I almost passed. When I got out of the hospital, I refused to do anything else. And every time people have asked me to get diverted off my path, I don't go there. And that's how you do it, right, Jim?
Jim, of course, I wonder if there's someone watching at home that you've got a message for as well. Come on in.
Anna, Liam, we got it. And to my extended family, the Margetich family, we got it. And to Mom and Dad, we got it.
And I can hear some emotions coming from you talking about your mom and dad.
Yep.
What does this mean?
Well, they would be proud because they brought up a man who wanted to make his family proud, and I made him proud, and I swore I would never do bad programming. And this show is about global warming and making a difference, and got it.
I want to, before I let you go, you talked about the personal accomplishments here. Talk to us about this, and Tom touched on this. Talk to us about this entry here, and kind of educate folks about this entry briefly, if you may.
This century?
I mean, the entry.
Oh, the entry.
Yeah.
Well, it's an incredible story. I mean, to follow a drop of water, and you got to watch it. You got to see it. We got an incredible 3D animator out of Washington, D.C., the Pixel Dust. And it looked like a little drop, just like that. And followed it right down the Tuolumne all the way to San Francisco, where we turned on a faucet, and Tom drank the same water.
That's a tease. I got to watch it then.
You have to.
Thank
It's a
you,
great
guys.
show.
Any closing thoughts before I let you guys go? Tom, Jim?
Just so grateful. Thank you, Gary Bechtel. Thank you, Gary Bechtel.
Yeah, this started off with an idea, not a thing, just an idea. And it took people to have faith that we could do it in order to bring this to the screen.
I just want to say one thing. Gary, this is for you, and we hope there's more to come after this one. Thank you so much.
Jim, congratulations. And Tom, always hear you on KCBS. Glad to see you in person. Glad to put that face to that voice.
Yeah. Well, this
Thank
is
you
the
very
only
much.
time you'll see me in a black tie.
You look great. You should do this more often. But it probably wouldn't work out with your job because you'll be climbing, you'll be, hiking, you'll be walking, you'll be doing a lot of outdoor
At least
stuff.
I'm wearing my cowboy boots.
That's right. If we can we zoom out a little bit? Let's show this. See, a lot of times we have dress shoes, but tell us about this cowboy boots.
Well, I guarantee I'm the only guy in the crowd here wearing my cowboy boots, but to make them like this, I had to work on them for 2.5 hours to get them to shine. But otherwise, my wife wouldn't have let me wear them.
Appreciate it, you guys. Thank you so much. Congratulations. And some familiar faces again. We're going to come on back in. I'm kind of tired of asking you guys questions. No, I'm kidding. You guys are awesome. There's a reason why you guys are here. And I know there's some folks who are watching who are saying, what are their secrets? I mean, how do you guys keep making great stuff year after year, month after month, week after week? Luis, I guess we'll start with you. How do you do it? I mean, what are some of the things that folks can take away?
It's teamwork. We're a very small team, and I think we truly love each other, and we truly care for each other, and we're there for each other. And more than any technical thing I can tell you, I think it's more of a human side.
We care for the storytelling. Like, this lady is an amazing writer, and when she's out there, she's an amazing reporter. And I love working with her, and that's what makes things work.
I've got got to say, my fiance is kind of jealous of you. When we were sitting down and you were winning an award, Erica was like, babe, she always wears really nice gowns every year. I don't want to copy her, but I want to. Tell us about this dress, and hopefully this is a wise shot. You know, the guys, we should probably just kind of let her take the, yeah, this is great. A little spin right here. Oh, no spin, okay. But this is a great dress. I mean, this is number what now? Not this year, but all the years add up together. Do you even remember?
No, because I lost one after partying with the team. So
wow.
I don't really know how many I have, but it's about 16, 15, 16, I don't really know. But what Joe said, it's amazing teamwork that we do together. We stayed, for this story, we needed some extra help because we really wanted to fine-tune things, and we stayed after hours, Joe and I, to fine-tune audio, everything, like little details that made a difference when the story aired. And thank you, man. I know that neither one of us had to stay longer, but we wanted to because we truly believe in the product we put on air on a daily basis. So we love what we do.
Well, keep up the good work, guys. I hope to see number 17, 18, 19, and 20 pretty soon.
Lose them.
All right, you guys. Thank you. Congratulations.
Felicidades.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. All right, we got our competition. See, I work for KPIX5, and so we have Simone here who works the amazing investigative producer and reporter for KTVU. This is number what now for tonight?
For tonight, this is number 2, and it's in the health and science category. I'm really here on behalf of an entire team that works on this. They couldn't all make it here tonight, but I think this is very special.
Talk to us about you talked about the team, and you also talked about your father earlier when you're on stage. I want to kind of dig deep a little bit. I mean, what this means for you on a personal note.
On a personal note, this is very special to me because this story, to me, was really all about good storytelling, and it's really the foundation of our craft. And the team worked really hard, and I think the reporter wrote an amazing piece that really weaved together just an incredible story. And starting even with the photographers, just imagining, you know, how they wanted to tell this person's story. It all starts with them.
Anybody watching at home you want to give a shout out to who might not be able to hear it tonight?
You know what? I want to give a shout out to the whole 2 Investigates team and the whole Fox 2 team that worked on this. Reporter Mike Mebat couldn't be here tonight, but he wrote a beautiful story. And photographers Jacob Unger and Anthony Hodrick and Chris Paxton, who edited a really beautiful piece, couldn't be here, but they really just blow me away every single day with their talent.
Is this about the needle?
Yes, this was a story about heroin users in San Francisco. And we really got an insight into their lives. People were generous enough to invite us into their world and to let us see what their experience is like. And the guys that I work with really did an amazing job telling those stories.
And of course, won an RTNDA as well. So congratulations on both that and on this.
Thank you very
Congratulations.
much.
Great job.
Congrats to you too.
Thank you very much. All right, we got a lot more, folks. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Come on in, guys. Yes, come on in, guys. All right, talk to us about the category of this and the entry. Give us a little bit of what this is all about. This
Feature News Report serious series, right? It is a very serious topic.
So
yeah.
this is a feature series.
Yeah, we did a series of reports about dental anesthesia in California. Christine Rohr, our producer, she led the way with this. I'll let her talk about it. Yeah, she did.
Come on in. Yes, talk to me about this entry and winning it tonight.
No, kids are unnecessarily dying in dentist chairs because dentists are trying to do double duty, administer anesthesia while also performing procedures. And that was the crux of the story, and how the state isn't doing much to monitor kids dying.
We talked about the professional side of this. Personally, how does this feel, and what's going through your mind holding on to this statuette right now?
Okay, well, non-seriously, Chris told me we weren't going to win. So no, managing expectations. No, we were up against our a big prize winners in this category, so we weren't expecting to win.
So the fact of the matter is,
Yeah.
this guy just helped win a Peabody not too long ago. Not to compete with Lady Emmy here, but yes, the Peabody Award winner. Right, exactly. So, right, exactly.
Totally.
So we are sharing the ranks with some of, if not the very best broadcast journalists in the country at NBC Bay Area.
We were competing against them.
And we were nominated, and so were some of our team members. And so for us to walk away with this is astonishing for us.
Anybody watching at home that you guys want to give a shout out to? Because I know you guys might not have gotten a chance. Anybody watching at home? Here, I'll start with you first.
My kids are watching at a hotel, and I'm really excited to hey, Casey and Isabella. I hope that you guys are having a good time, and I'll have pizza delivered in no time. I swear. I swear.
I think seriously, we do need to thank the Sears family. They're the focus.
Agreed. The Sears family who shared the worst tragedy of all, your kid dying. The Sears family shared that with us to help other families be prepared and learn about what to expect when walking to a dentist's office when you think everything's going to be okay. Thank you to them.
And I think it might be a little bit canned and corny, but thanks to our management, because they let us do these stories. They're not very sexy, right? It's not going to trend on Twitter necessarily, but they give us the latitude to choose these stories, to identify them from thin air, and then to really go after them and let somebody as tenacious as Christine never drop the ball.
And Chris. And Michael.
Congratulations, you guys. Awesome. Go celebrate. You guys have a great time and keep doing the good work. All right. And so we are going to have more. So, okay. So for now, we are going to take a quick, or we're going to go. Okay. So we are going to come on up, guys. Okay. So hang on one sec, guys. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back, right? We are back now, right? So let's see. I'm trying to see if we're back now on air. Looks like we are back on air. So, all right. So talk to us about. Okay, we got more folks. Come on up. Wow, this is a group of what, about 8 to 10. So yes, talk to us about this winning entry and what this means for you guys.
It's Bell coverage, and I just want to say that this is the best team in the world. We are KUBS 19 Sacramento, and we work really hard for this. He is actually the producer that he just want to not talk anymore.
No.
Why?
Well, he's ready to talk now.
Yes, but he's
No. I just want to say that, this is a teamwork. It's not me. It's not news. It's the whole station, and it's important because it's it's recognizing the special event, which is the El Grito de México. It's an event that Univision 19 in Sacramento has been broadcasting for many, many years. This is the first, time that we went, but that's why, it's special. Mostly, because we're representing and we're doing for our people, which is the Hispanic community.
It's a unique event that it's happening in front of the Capitol. Thousands of people are going Hispanic to celebrate El Grito de Independencia, independence of Mexico, in the Capitol. And at the front of the Capitol, the consul goes ahead and celebrates with the flag. And it's now there are only 2 places in the whole country that they are celebrating in the Capitol. Here in Sacramento for many years, and now also in Austin, Texas.
Gotcha. I got to ask you really quickly, how old are you here? 6. I won my first one when I was in my 30s, so you're well ahead of the game. First of all, how do you feel about holding on to the statuette for your dad? Pretty happy?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So you got to bring your daughter here.
Yeah, this is the first time she's here, and also me, Wayne, the first time. So I'm so happy. I'm so nervous here.
Before I let you guys go, Pablo, I'm going to put you on the spot here. You got some folks who won quite a few Emmys. Is it time for them to get a raise now?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys. You guys.
Look, I don't even have money for my coffins.
Guys, you guys heard it here. All right, guys. Congratulations. I put him on the spot for you guys. If he doesn't give you guys a raise, let me know. We'll get the tape for you guys. All right, guys. And we got quite a few more. And in fact, are we going to take a quick little break, or are we going to keep going here? All right, we're going to keep going here. Come on in, guys. Congratulations, you guys. Thank you. Very nice to see you guys. Okay, talk to us about this category and this entry here. Let's see. This is for Ooh, outstanding achievement, health, science, environment. So this is about overall environment and health.
Yes, science, health, and environment. Yes, so on behalf of Elliot Kennerson, our producer, who couldn't be here today, as well as our wonderful Deep Look team here. Yes, Gabriela Quiroz, Beth Custer composed our wonderful score, Josh Cassidy, who did the cinematography, and Tedros Haile, who did the wonderful animation. Just wanted to say, and of course our executive producer, Sue Ellen McCann and Paul Rogers. Just want to say thank you. Also to Roy Caldwell, who has 40 years experience of spending time with these wonderful creature called mantis shrimp, who have the fastest punch in the animal. It is very, very closely related to a shrimp, but you wouldn't want to get too close. They're very powerful, very powerful. Yeah. Also, one last thanks to Carrie Boyle, who helped us develop the story. So yeah,
well,
wonderful.
you guys are doing great. KQED has won quite a few awards tonight, and for a public station, keep up the good work. Congratulations to you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. All right, we are going to do a little switch here. I think Kim Stevens, the wonderful and amazing Kim Stevens, going to come over and take over. Hi, Kim.
Pablo has asked that you leave. He
Yes.
wants to talk with you now that you've put him on the spot, Da. You're in trouble.
I cost him quite a few tens of thousands of dollars.
Yes,
but
you did.
It's all good. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to cause trouble. So yes.
Who knew? Well, he has 2 Emmys tonight, so what the heck?
And that guy, he's got 2 Emmys, 1 on each hand. So he's got even better than me.
That's true. He is another double-fisted recipient this evening. Come on up. Hey, come on in, gentlemen. I want to be in the middle here.
All right.
Tell me what it is. What was the work that earns you these Emmys?
So this story was called Arrested at School, and it was sort of about the more than 200,000 kids across the country who are arrested on school campuses every year for what a lot of people just kind of think of kids, just misbehave, kind of minor stuff that might, you think maybe get them a trip to the principal's office, but in a lot of cases, police are called on these kids and they've got a criminal record before they graduate from high school. And a lot of these are actually younger, as young as 6 years old, middle school students. And
How long did it take you to put the story together?
That was quite a long time. How long was that, Michael?
we've worked on this story for about 2 years. So, not all of those were reflected in this one. But yeah, we've been reporting on this for about 2 years now. So a long time, yeah.
Congratulations. Now, why do you have 2? Are you holding one for someone else also?
Actually, this one was for a consumer report that I did with our same station, NBC Bay Area, and this one was for the Arrested at School series. And yeah, it's they're back-to-back categories, and it's just an amazing experience to be part of it. And the whole team, the management team, the editorial team, the technical team, with Bigad, Mark, Jeremy, and Felipe, everybody who worked on it was integral part of what we do, and it's like family. It's great.
Well, congratulations. Getting to work at a great place, letting your viewers know about some things that are going on in the community that maybe they didn't know about, and earning an Emmy for it.
Can't beat all that. And yeah, I just got to thank NBC Bay Area for investing in investigative journalism and having such a large team of people who, they give the time to really tell kind of deeper stories and don't force us to turn stuff every day. And that's pretty rare in this business these days. And so we got to thank them for really, putting their money where their mouth is on the We Investigate brand. So, yeah.
Well, thank you very much, and congratulations, gentlemen.
Thank you very much.
All right. Pretty inspiring. I think that if you want to know more, you can always go to the website on the station and see if you can follow that story. Yes, we have more recipients coming through. Hi, welcome. I'm Kim. What's your name?
Claudia.
Claudia, nice to meet you.
Kylie.
Kylie, congratulations. Kelly.
Yes.
Nice to meet you. What does your Emmy say, Kelly?
My Emmy says Outstanding Achievement in Public Current Community Affairs Program Special.
Congratulations.
Oh my God.
Is that wrong?
No, it's perfect. I think it's great. No, yeah. I have the wrong statue.
Okay, well, we'll fix
We'll
it.
talk about that later.
No problem.
I'm so glad I finally looked at it.
I know, it's important. All right, well, aside from what that says, what is it that you did that earned you an Emmy tonight?
So we worked on a story about a very inspiring and imaginative group of artists in the Bay Area that decided to build a border wall made out of piñatas to raise awareness about border issues and with the intent to ultimately smash this border wall. So I want to give props to Sita Bomick and all her artist collaborators on this very exciting project that they called We Are Against the Wall.
And tell me about your part in it.
My part in it is I'm a supporter, and I'm a video producer with KQED Arts with her too. I didn't work on this project, but I'm here to support Kelly.
Always there for moral support, huh?
Yes. Yeah, we're just really grateful that KQED is continuing to put resources behind arts programming. We just feel that artists are really shining a light in very dark times and dark places, and we think that artists are leading our way out of those times.
Well, thank you very much for sharing the story. And now I think you need to go back over to the Emmy place and make sure that Emmy has your name on it, Kelly. Thank you. Thanks so much. There's always fun at the Emmys. Okay, yet another proof that there are some TV stations in markets all across our area that are doing exceptional work. And in this case, it's the medium market. Tell us about the awards that you are holding tonight, Mark.
Well, I'm holding for Best Evening Newscast and Best Morning Newscast all the way from Honolulu, Hawaii.
What makes them so great? And congratulations, by the way.
Thank you. First the morning. This is September 17th will be our 10th year of Sunrise. And we have submitted every year for an Emmy, and this is the first one in the 10 years. It was a terrific show, the specific one that we submitted because it was the 75th anniversary of Pearl Harbor. We put our whole morning team out at Pearl Harbor, and for 4.5 hours they had incredible coverage. The evening award, and a lot of this goes to the producer of that show, Amy Conley. It was a very difficult story. It was also had to do with Pearl Harbor, but in a different tour helicopter crash. 6-year-old boy died in that accident. It was just a very difficult story to tell. But it's a testament to the entire team that we have at Hawaii News now that they can put on the product that we put on day in and day out, both morning and evening.
Wow. How do you say congratulations in Hawaiian?
Mahalo.
Mahalo and aloha and congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right. We have more of the Emmys here at SF Jazz Center continuing right after this.
Joyce Mitchell, congratulations on the night's biggest honor, the Governor's Award. What's going through your mind right now tonight?
Highly emotional. Believe it or not, a little speechless because 43 years of doing this, it's not been easy, but it's been very rewarding, and it's the people who have the courage to share their stories with me who really are the stars, and I'm humbled by all of this.
Share with us a little bit about your career over these 43 years and all that you've done working between the stations in Sacramento to your own production company and all the great things that you do for all the charitable organizations. Not everybody can say in our chapter that they do what you do. Tell us a little bit about what you do.
I believe in giving back. I believe in using television to give back. If an organization needs a video, I'm there to give it to them. If they're carrying the message about perinatal substance abuse or HIV/AIDS prevention, I have those tools, and I am more than happy when called upon to deliver, because I believe that service is the root of all goodness in our communities.
It really is. I mean, that's where it starts, and to someone like yourself who makes to help it spread, and you create terrific examples for others to learn from and follow. And I think everybody in the audience tonight, definitely knows that about you.
All I am doing is following in the footsteps of other great people who have showed me the way. I didn't make this up. I'm just replicating and doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I think as human beings, we all have a responsibility to give back. I feel very blessed, very privileged to have worked in this industry as long as I have, and this is my chance to give back and do the right thing.
Tell me, how were you feeling up there on stage when you were watching the video about you and your career and all the great things that Ted said about you and just taking it all in? What was going through your mind?
I wasn't sure who they were talking about.
They were talking about you.
Me? Sometimes I say I'm just the producer, and then other times I know that I'm the glue who holds it together. It's a reflection. Hard to believe that it's been so many years, and it's hard to believe I survived, and I've done it, and I'm still doing it.
Now, as you remember, last year, one of your friends and cherished colleagues from KCRA received the Governor's Award, and you had nominated him. And we're speaking, of course, of Mr. Stan Atkinson. He's a legend in Sacramento television. You are a legend as well. What is it like to what is it like to follow Stan back-to-back Governor's Awards from Sacramento?
He was my teacher. When I told him, he said, "Congratulations, kid, you've earned it." And he knows, because he was not always an easy teacher, but he made me be better at what I do. And he showed me that in this business we have a responsibility and an obligation to give back. Following in his footsteps, I never will, because he's more than I'll ever be. He's great, and I love him to pieces. I'm so honored and privileged again. That's and emotional. It's a powerful experience.
We're all happy for you. We love you as well. And is there anyone that you'd like to say hi to, say thank you to, here with us tonight?
My husband. My husband has supported me, my son, my best friend, and the Sacramento community. Television is very much a team sport, team effort. I never, ever have done this alone.
Well, congratulations again from all of us, from the Academy, from the chapter. We are very, very proud of you, and this is just terrific. And you deserve every accolade and congratulations. So it's wonderful. Thank you again for sharing with us how it feels for you tonight. Okay. Thank you.
Not really, because when you're a kid, it's easy to suck it up. Yeah, so it's kind of cool.
All right. Congratulations.
Yeah, it was very touching to get this.
So tell me why.
Well, the project that we work on is called Every 15 Minutes, and it's kind of an anti-drunk driving video production that we do. And we try really hard to make something impactful and emotional for the kids to kind of get through to them when maybe kind of finger wagging and lecturing doesn't work. And it was nice to work with Juan here for the first time. And Sasha, she wasn't able to come, but we have one of our interns here tonight picking up for her. And it was just, it's just really touching to work so hard to do something, you know, meaningful, and then to see that the, you know, fellow video producers in Northern California and Nevada, etc., see some value in it, and it's just really nice. There's not a lot of eloquence that I really have for this, other than this feels great. Everyone should do it, and yeah. So
great. Anyone you'd like to say hi to?
I would like to say hi to Harrison and Laura and Sasha, who couldn't make it. Dell has your Emmy for you. And yeah, no, that's about it. Is there anyone you guys want to say hi to? Or? All right, you're good. All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations. All right. Enjoy the night. You want to do?
When I requested to do this red carpet interview because of my good friends and good co-workers here, Julie talked to me about winning this one for the little one in there.
Well, congratulations to you, sir. I can
Thank
give
you
you a
very
hug. Sorry, live TV, I know. Yeah, so I think I said a lot of it on stage, but I mean, I wasn't expecting this one, and this is informational, instructional, and you know, I was just saying how honored I am to work with Scott, he's my work husband. Our spouses accept the fact that we are work spouses. We spend more time together than we do with either of our spouses.
And thank you for putting up with that.
Yeah, exactly. To our spouses who are amazing. But I mean, yeah, we do we accomplish the impossible a lot. You know, we're on air 5 days a week, sometimes 7, and we only have a shooter 3 days a week. So he's shooting multiple stories on any given day, and then editing a day of air story in addition to the investigation and the confrontation we did. And then, oh yeah, I need you to go shoot me some undercover video. I mean, the amount of work that go into the kind of piecemeal stories that we do. Yeah, I just am so grateful for our team. And then Whitney Gould, who is at home watching. Whitney Gould is my producer, my right hand. I can't do anything without Whitney. I mean, she is incredible. And then, you know, and Rick DuPont helped with this story, Brian Ewan, Jen Restreau, Julie Montez, you're amazing. Am I getting a wrap? Am I going too long? We should wrap it up. But yeah, our whole team, and you and everybody at Pix.
Now, before you guys go, Scott, you guys say a couple of things, right? I wonder if the parents watching or someone's watching from outside of this area.
Yes, I do want to make a shout out to my mother and my mother-in-law, who I believe are both watching. I've gotten some text messages saying that's awesome, congratulations. So it's really great just to have people on the East Coast staying up, watching this, and being a part of it for the first time. We're kind of sharing this one. Yeah.
I'm going to have you guys hold on it together so the family can see it, and then we'll let you guys go.
All right, thanks, guys.
Congratulations, you guys. And I'm going to switch out. I'm going to give it back to Kevin now to do the next interview. Yes, you guys can walk back out. Congratulations. All right, Kevin, I'm going to hand the mic over.
Hi, Sandra. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
We work in the same newsroom. You're on the other side, and I'm on this side.
Right. We do the Spanish side, and you do the English one. I don't even know what to say. I'm so happy right now, so excited. This is such a great honor. As I said in the speech, acceptance speech, we don't do what we do to get this kind of awards, but it just feels so good, to be recognized for what you love the most. So this is just great. It's a great thing right now.
Tell us about the work that you do.
You know what? I'm a breaking news reporter for Telemundo Channel 48. I was working before as a news anchor, but I always liked to be working on the street with the community. So when I moved here to the Bay Area, I was in Dallas before. When I moved to the Bay Area, Freddie Oldenburg gave me the opportunity and trusted me, and he put so much trust in the work that I was doing or the work that I was going to do that I just felt like, that I needed to, do the best, that I can. And I think I did a good job. They loved it. I love being, on the streets, talking with the community, doing the breaking news stories, just covering all the things that, you have you're always in a deadline, right? So I love that. As a reporter, it's just amazing. And I don't know what else to tell you. This is great. I'm just so overwhelmed with this opportunity and with this honor, hopefully.
Who would you like to say hi to tonight, or thanks to say thanks as well?
You know what? My family, my mom, my aunts, my uncles, they're all watching online right now in Tijuana and Mexicali, so I want to say hi. I love you guys. This is for you. Por supuesto que ustedes saben que esto es para ustedes. All my friends in Mexico, all my friends here in the Bay Area, my best friend Blanca Garza. Oh my God, it's just, oh my God, this feels so great. This is such a joyous occasion that I don't even know what else to say.
It's a terrific night for you.
Right? I'm telling you, you know what? I don't ever consider myself the best reporter there is. I really don't. But my boss, just because of my former boss, actually, he always would say, oh my God, you're great. You're passionate about what you do. And, you really live the story. You're great at telling this story. And it's like, really? He's like, I don't really feel like it, but it's like, wow.
Tonight,
it's true.
Tonight, you are one of the best.
Oh my God, this is so great. But you know what? It's not just my job. It's the job of the whole team, my producers, my editors, my camera guys. Oh my God, they deal with me, and believe me, they kind of hate me sometimes, but it's just because I know that they can do so much better. That they have so much potential that, we'll just keep doing the best we can. So, yeah, that's it.
Well, I'll see you at work on Monday.
Yes, of course.
Congratulations again. We're very happy for you. Thank you.
So much. And
Thank you.
congratulations to everybody else, because I know this is just a great night for everybody. So.
It really is.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. All right, good night. And we'll be back with more. Okay, guys, congratulations to you again. Good to see you again tonight. And tell us about the winning entry that represents these awards.
Mi Amor Dos. Very proud of the sequel. Mi Amor was an amazing telenovela that Matt McKee wrote and directed. 5 years in the making.
5 years in the making?
And Buster Posey actually requested we rate the sequel. And the writer of the spot included Javi Lopez in the sequel, and brought out a lot of great performances. I want to give a shout out to Kara Gilmore, who couldn't make it tonight, and also want to give a shout out to Albert Jaimes, who was on site that really helped the production role.
So what did Kara and Gilbert do?
Kara was a producer, and Albert helped with the linguistics on the show.
Great.
If you don't know what a producer does, they do everything. So
That's right.
So Kara did everything.
All right.
Anybody else?
Anybody else like to say anything?
I would like to thank all of the Pignols. First off, my mom Lois, my aunt Marcia, Aunt Connie, my girlfriend Christelle, my grandma Faye, everybody else. Thank you for just helping me grow and let me be the person I became today.
We love him. He shot this thing.
Yeah.
All right, great.
Thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations. All right. All right, welcome back and congratulations again. So tell us about this.
So this was for the San Francisco Chronicle's first documentary. It's called Last Man Standing, and we produced that last year. It's about the long-term HIV AIDS survivors in San Francisco. We chronicled 8 men who didn't expect to live past the epidemic and are still alive. And yeah.
So how did you manage to find them, locate them, and persuade them to be a part of this piece?
Well, Erin Alday, who's the health reporter at the San Francisco Chronicle, this was her idea for the project, and so she interviewed 50, 60 men, long-term survivors, and culled it down to the 8 men in the film. So she was a big hand in producing this piece. Yeah.
Terrific.
No, I just think like it's amazing to get this award and to have the film recognized because the story that we created in the film is like so important to so many people in the Bay Area specifically, and a lot of people that are growing older with HIV and AIDS and have felt forgotten by society and by the city. And so for us to be able to tell our stories is such an honor.
This award is really for Harry, Jesus, Ganymede, Kevin, David and Ralph, Mick, and Peter Green, and Eileen. Yeah, we just are so thankful that they opened up their lives to us and shared their stories.
Inspiring, and now they're your new friends too.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
All right, well, congratulations again to you both, and enjoy the rest of it.
Thank you very much.
All right, guys, congratulations to you. Tell us about this honor and what the piece of work, the entry, was all about.
Yeah, it's a tremendous honor. There's a lot like teamwork that went into this. Like I said in the acceptance speech, this really was about the connection between our fans and our players and the organization. So it's actually a really special honor, given that this really is about the fans in the end. Part of the tagline in the spot was "We cheer for you, you cheer for us," and so the fans get a piece of this, and obviously the special group we have here that create this content is unbelievable. This is our first nomination, our first win, so great honor.
Great time for all of you, right? Great time for the team.
Absolutely, no better time. Not a Stanley Cup, we're working on that, but this definitely is a great honor in the meantime.
Anybody like to say anything?
Thank you for the fans. Thanks so much to the fans and all their support always. Sharks fan for life.
Well, congratulations again, and enjoy the evening. Okay.
Go Sharks.
Go Sharks. Well, congratulations to you guys. You get to hold the trophy tonight, huh?
Yeah.
How's that feel?
I don't know. It feels exciting.
Well, congratulations to you all. Tell us about the entry.
Yeah. So the film is called The Execution Beat. I had found out about these killings in the Philippines, and a lot of local photographers were getting out every night and covering this. and I thought it'd be a good idea to get out and track them and the risks that they were taking to bring this story to light. And so pitched it, and I mean, this was happening very fast, and we were able to get out the door, and it was really lively. I mean, every night 4 or 5 homicides, so pretty grim stuff that we were covering. But I think, you know, through the lens of one family, we were able to speak to the much bigger problem.
Were there any challenges for you? I mean, in terms of, I mean, obviously, very heady subject, of course, right? But there must have been some challenges, everyday challenges for all of you, you know, in putting this together.
Yeah, I mean, in this case, the gods were kind of with us. The first night, we went to a crime scene, and we wound up meeting a family, and they brought us in, and we followed them for over the course of a week. We only had 6 days to do the story, and so it became very personal from start to finish, and that was you know, fortunate for us. Yeah.
Well, congratulations, and you know, much success, and hopefully we'll see you back here again next year, huh?
Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right, guys. Well, congratulations to you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
What's going on? What's going through your head right now?
We're so super excited. This is an amazing night. We have never won, or me and her have. This is our first time winning. This is an amazing time here. It's great taking home an award, and we just feel so special being here. And we just want to congratulate each other and the whole team that worked that night. And
Yes. There was more of us work that night. Yes, so we want to thank the team, the bosses. It was a crazy night. Breaking news. We had to change the entire show, but we did it. Good team effort. Thank you so much. As Simon says, so he helped us out a lot. So it's just team effort. First Emmy, so we're very proud and blessed.
So first Emmy for you, first Emmy for you.
Second Emmy for me tonight.
Tonight.
Yeah, I had to wait 3 years to make 2 in one night.
Oh, good for you, good for you.
Yes.
All right, 2 for you, 1 for you, and you've had
third Emmy tonight. Third Emmy.
So how's this feel for you?
It feels great, especially when you have to come in during the weekend to do a special show like this of a big artist that had just passed away and put everything together before 6 p.m.
That's a challenge too, you know. I mean,
and it's worth it now. This pays off.
We also want to send a shout out to our coworker Sandra Cervantes. She did amazing work that night with also. She was there. She helped us a lot. And it was it was a team effort, and I mean, we would have been here without the whole team effort, and it was amazing.
To our executive producer, Tony Martinez, who was there as well.
Where are they tonight? Are they watching from home or what?
Oh, Sandra's out in the audience, and Tony's out at a wedding, but, you know.
All right.
And at the same time, I want to send a shout out to my parents. They're at home. Mom, Dad, this is for you guys. I love you guys so much, and my sister. I love you guys.
Well, congratulations to all 3 of you again, the entire team. And enjoy the rest of the evening, all right?
Thank you so much. Have a good night.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Well, congratulations to you guys.
Thank you. Thank you. And there's no words. Like, I'm so shocked, you know, because this was a team of weekend people. Like, not a lot of people were there. There was just 5 of us, and everybody was called in, and it's just amazing.
So it's amazing that whether it's a newsroom of, 75 people or 5 or 10, right?
Definitely. There was just, like, literally there was just 3 of us, and everybody started coming in, and we started rolling in when we heard the news reports, and it's a sad story. It's very sad, and we wanted to get the correct information out there as quickly as possible. The fact that people were still missing, and the fact that we were looked at, people were dying, and we just wanted to get all that information out, and that's what we did. And we did it with those people, with my team, my weekend team. This was a weekend newscast.
Anybody you'd like to mention on that weekend too?
Man, I have to tell you guys, it's Evan Ward. He's one of the writers. There's Julie Tainter. She was nervous about this as well. You got a lot of directors. You got Brian. You have James. You had Mike. It's like you had all those people. You have Cassine. You know, Janice was there. Aaron was there. Clem. Oh my gosh, my assignment editor, Clem. She was just amazing at this. She should have been here tonight. Definitely. She's here in spirit. I already know. I can already see it.
Janice, any words you'd like to share?
I just say that the team at Con 4, this really shows that we like news. We like breaking news, and that's what we do. And as I said on stage, we didn't enter a lot in this contest. So winning this one, of the few that we even entered, was just an absolute great message for us and great message for our team, and to say that we really love journalism, we love telling stories, and we can do it. Yeah, it's really exciting.
Very special honor, and you're going to remember this night for a long time, I know.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you very much.
Congratulations to you guys. Congratulations to Cron 4 as well, and enjoy the rest of the night.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, we're live, guys. Congratulations, and tell us about this special honor tonight.
Well, this special was a show that we put together about Charles Woodson, who is a standout Oakland Raider. He was with our team back, in the 90s through the early 2000s, and then came back and helped get our team in the right direction to where we're going now, which is hopefully to win a Super Bowl soon. So this story was about him, and it was a really fun story to tell, and we're really excited we got to bring one of these home for the Raiders and for him. So.
Good night for the Raiders tonight, huh?
Yeah, this is our third one of the night. So
I know.
We're excited, yeah. So we set out to produce, quality content for our fans and for Raider Nation. So, here we are tonight, and we're really blessed and thankful to be able to have this opportunity. So.
Fans out there who might be a little jealous tonight.
Yeah, well, we always set out to just do our best that we can do. We work with what we have, and we have an amazing team. I feel like I get to work with the best team in the business, especially here in the Bay Area. So I feel like, we're really honored to be here tonight. So.
Any other members of the team that you'd like to mention? That's not.
Who's is celebrating his 10-year wedding anniversary. So he's in Santa Barbara with his lovely wife. So Brad should be here, but he's celebrating. So congratulations to him. Yeah.
Well, congratulations to all of you again, and third for the night is terrific.
Yeah, thank you.
Proud of you guys.
Yeah, go Raiders, just win, baby.
Thanks,
Thank
everybody.
you so much.
Congratulations. All right. Sir, congratulations on your honor tonight, and congratulations to the Oakland A's as well.
Thank you. Large group, a lot of people that makes this happen for all of our teams. But the A's are a lot of fun, and this was a look back, and we did it kind of like as a '70s broadcast, so it made it even more fun.
So how big is your team as far as who helped you with all this tonight?
It's who did I help is more like it. There's about 30, 35 people it takes to put on a game directly, and then there's a lot of other people behind the scenes. But we have about 30, 35 people out in the broadcast. Talent, producers, directors, all the people who truck, all the camera guys, editors. lots of stuff. Yeah.
Anybody you'd like to say hi to or thank tonight?
Thank my wife Becky, who's going to help me lug these home. Yeah, she is. And my family and everybody at what used to be Comcast Sportsnet is now the NBC Sports California and Bay Area. It's an amazing, amazing group of people, and we just put. It's the best place I've ever worked. So,
congratulations again.
Thank you very much.
Okay, take care.
From the crew, that was you. Congratulations on the
I'm going to jump because I can be biased because my station just won one of the best categories tonight, and these guys are so deserving. I'm going to start off questioning the main man, Ken Bastida. Ken, what's going through your mind?
Oh, guys, you know, it's such a pleasure to work with such professionals. Elizabeth and Andrea and Kate and Mike, and over here, my beautiful Betty Lou, you, and Carla, and Christine. And you know what the best part is that this was a tough one because we didn't get much advanced warning on this one. We had to go out and do it, and it was live. And you know, we would be remiss, and it's a great time to celebrate without recognizing the 36 people who did not survive that fire and their families and friends. And so I want to dedicate mine to them, and just remember that you know, things can happen in life, but that's the way it goes sometimes. And you know, we tried to portray what we could on the air, and I think we did a good job.
And we got all the time in the world, so I'm going to just go down the list here. I'm going to start with Mike, the assignment desk. You know, you guys work in the news business, and you guys know assignment desk, it's the most thankless job. When they get something wrong, they're to blame. And when the reporters do something right, because of them, the reporters get the credit. And these guys never get the credit. Mike, what's going through your mind? For you to be able to be here tonight, hold on to your Emmy. Talk to us about it.
Well, as I was mentioned before, is that I won my first one with Ken many years ago. He's here tonight. This is really sweet. You use like an old sports adage of, you know, as you're getting older or whatever, you go ahead, and if you win something as your career goes on, it's even sweeter this time around. So this is really sweet. And to be able to do it with these people too.
We love you, Mike.
We love you, Mike.
That's been incredible. And I want to give a special shout out to Rochelle Espiritu, who was the producer, who couldn't be here tonight because she's on vacation, which well deserved. But she, you know, the producers really put their heart and souls into these shows, as do the assignment editors, as do the reporters, as do all of our crews. And, you know, this was a hard one. This was a really tragic story, and it was hard getting out there, and it was hard reporting on these lives that were lost. And, you know, it's always hard talking about, you know, young lives taken too soon. And, you know, I give a lot of shout out to people who really put their heart and soul into making the show as a tribute to the people who were lost, but also a tribute to the first responders who were out there, and also our reporters who were out there. I mean, that's not an easy job to have, to be out there with the victims and also the victims' families. And yeah, it was pretty.
Les, I know you talked about the professional side of things, but for you, this is a personal accomplishment. I mean, of course, we have to keep in mind that this was a tough story to cover, but at the same time, holding something like this, I mean, it means a lot to a lot of people, and I'm sure it does the same to you as well. Talk to us about, on a personal note, what this means for you.
It's always an honor to win something for an incredible station. I love KPI X5. You know, I'm so honored to still be a part of this station and to be its evening anchor and to work with such incredible people. It's a huge privilege, and to get recognized for the hard work that we do day in and day out is pretty special. And again, this was a hard story to cover. It feels kind of funny winning an award for a story like this, but you know, it was hard for everybody, and I feel like it's, you know, it's just a testament to the hard work we put in and day out to tell those people's stories. And you know, it's nice to be recognized, but also nice to honor the people that were involved in that story. So.
Andrea, you got to hold on to something that a lot of folks are, you know, just dreaming about. For you, this personal accomplishment, despite, you know, it was a tough story to cover, but you did it well, and that's why you're here tonight. What's going on? What's going through your mind right now?
I'm proud to be a member of this news team. I would go into any story with them. They have my back. We have each other's back. And that's the only way you can cover news, and you can cover it well. And that's why journalism matters, when you have a team like this.
Okay, the lady who traveled quite a few hundred miles back here, and now she's double-fisted, actually, with 2 Emmy statuettes.
Daytime, nighttime, you
Daytime, nighttime. I'm sure there's some family members watching. Shout out and how it feels.
You know, this is amazing. I left a team that was my family. This is a unique group of people, and I said this right before I left, before I moved to Chicago, is that KPIX is a unique group because not only is it a news organization, but it's a family, and that's the reason the product is as good as it is because at the end of the day, we all communicate, we all do what we can to make sure that the product we put out is something that is our heart, our blood, our soul, everything. And that's the reason we are out here today, and that's the reason I think that we won this, is because it really shows in this group of people. The hardest thing for me to leave was the people. I mean, I'm happy where I am out now, but this is the team. This is what happened, and I like to thank my family and everybody else who contributed to this.
Is there any way I can tear up that return ticket and just keep you here permanently with KPIX 5?
You know, at the end of the day, now coming back, I think maybe I might have made the wrong choice and it's going to get cold. So talk to me again, Da, in November, and I might come back.
I know a lot of folks are waiting, but this is a big award. I'm going to go down the list here. Betty.
Hi, Da.
Hello. So you got a beautiful dress just like all the ladies here.
Thank you.
Talk to me about what's going through your mind holding on to this.
I'm just so proud to be a part of this team, and I think that in breaking news situations, we're often rushed. We don't have the luxury of time, but this crew made sure to get the story right despite all of that, and make sure that we were concise and precise and looked good on air, but also got the facts straight. So proud of this team.
And of course, Carla, we hear her in our IFB. And again, it's one of those things about Mike, you know, sometimes it can feel like a thankless job, but you guys have such an important job. But because if we don't have any sound, there's no TV broadcasting. That's true. Talk to me about you holding on to this twice now, 2 Emmys tonight.
Right. Well, I'm very honored and privileged to work at KPIX5. I've been there 11 years. And so I'm honored to have one of these Emmys as a technical director. And then this one here that we got for the 11 o'clock news is as a director. So I'm just really proud to work with them because they make my job easy because they're such professionals. And that night when we had to do the newscast for the Ghost Ship Fire, that was the first breaking news newscast that I had to direct. And because everybody stepped up and knew exactly what they had to do, they made my job easy. And I was just really honored to take the show that Rochelle gave me to put it on the air so that the public can see what was going on and be informed. So I'm just very excited.
Almost done here. Christina's actually winning for another category. It was the Daytime Emmy. We didn't get a chance to interview her earlier. But Christine, for you to hold on to this and your mom, dad, your sister to watch you receive this, what is it like?
Oh my God, it's surreal. I mean, I grew up in the Bay Area, so I would watch people get their own, like Ken and, you know, Dana, Wendy Takuda, and to get my own. It's amazing. It doesn't feel like real life.
And we're going to finish stuff by jumping and celebrating. Thank you guys and congratulations.
All right.
Thank you. Wait,
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Okay, so as we're doing this, but they do, okay, we got to do go. We got to do quick. Thank you guys. And I'm sorry, guys. This is an exciting moment for the guys, and we have a long line. Come on in, guys. Thank you, guys. Congratulations. Love you guys. I know there's a backlog behind you guys that you guys can't see. Again, yes! Congratulations. You know, yeah, I know. It's kind of biased for me because I know these guys, too, over at... We're still waiting for a few more people to show up. You know, as you can see, there's a lot of excitement here, a lot of folks. Gosh. Do you guys need to borrow my truck to drive this home now? I mean, Jesus Christ. I'm jealous. Yeah, you guys can, like, you know, do the bicep curls. Okay, we're still waiting for a few more. But you know what? We'll start right now as you guys are kind of Victor, as you're doing this, we're going to record this. What's going through your mind? Winning the biggest award of the night, overall excellence.
It's just such an honor, especially because I recently moved from Mexico City to the Bay Area. And I'm so honored to be working with this amazing crew, people from Argentina, Colombia, the US, Mexico, all over Latin America. In this country is just fantastic to be here.
Lewis, the new governor for the Natus organization. What goes through your mind holding on to this
Oh my God.
statuette of the night?
Stop. Oh my God. It is such a privilege. Our team, as you see over here, like basically this is it. Like we are small, but we're mighty. Like I said when I won the 2 VJ ones, but but we really are. We work so hard because we love what we do and we love our community. So this is just a testament to that. The fact that this is our work. Every single part of this statue is us. The legs, someone is the legs, someone is the arm, someone is the top. Like we literally, this is all of us. So it is such a privilege to have this. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go down the list here. Such a big award.
Hola.
Take it away, Anchor Lady.
This is just amazing. I want to give credit to somebody who doesn't like to talk on camera, who's always behind the camera. That would be Tony Spanish.
Come on, Tony, come on.
Talk. It's amazing. Tony, I mean, he's been my wingman for 17 years on air. He watches my back and everyone's back. Everything that goes on air goes through this man here.
And
it's
I should
amazing.
mention something. We just moved to a new building, and this guy was just such a go-getter, such a leader, and just never says no. Sometimes he gets a, but more than I mentioned the producers, but our directors are just amazing as well. And
I have nothing to say. The man with nothing to say will say a few things.
Just thank you to everybody, to the whole team.
We love you.
You know, I mean, this is our P1 station excellence.
Yes!
Tony, a man of few words. Sometimes we confuse him with Tony Soprano. Because, I mean, look at him. No. Just very great group, and just very proud of our team, and just very glad to be here. You guys are the best. Love you guys. Thank you.
Okay, and his name is
Raul.
Raul. Okay, Raul. So they won quite a few awards. So is it time to them to give them like a 5% raise for the
I
next
believe
year?
so. He said 5 sounds about good. That sounds about
10% maybe?
Thank
All right, guys, if you guys don't get the raise, come on back. We got the clip. We'll put them on the spot. I know. Your best friend. Okay, sounds good. Congratulations, you guys. You guys are awesome. Raul,
it's all good.
Congratulations.
Thank you, brother.
Great job. Okay, we got quite a few people coming up here. Whenever you guys are ready, come on up. We're having so much fun here. In fact, quite a few people behind the scenes. Come on up here. You look amazing, and of course, it helps to have 2 statuettes, one in each hand. Talk to me about this, and this one is what now?
This one is for outstanding continuing coverage within 24 hours. That was the elections. We covered those elections, you know, nonstop. Right? Here's my managing editor, Sandra.
Hi, how are you? We are so. This is the newscast daytime larger market, and we won. So we are super excited because, in spite of all the sleep deprivation, we did it, and we did it very well. The quality is very important, and we are doing every day the quality. I mean, delivery quality to our Hispanic audience.
And I just wonder, I mean, for you guys to be able to hold on to something like that, are there, special joy? There's got to be some special feelings inside that you guys can share with folks.
Yeah, it's great because I am so grateful that I'm able to do what I love. We're very passionate about this, and then when you get your work recognized, it's even better. I mean, you can't beat that. It's great. It's amazing. That's what we got too.
La cereza en el pastel, like we say in English, in Spanish. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Congratulations, you guys. Yeah, sure. Okay, they're going to take a quick little picture here. Thank you, guys. Actually, we're going to try to get the other folks come in as well. So. All right, guys. All right, so it looks like we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. Congratulations. We're back with one of the biggest awards of the night, overall excellence. I know you guys are accepting for your station and for management, but of course, without you guys, management would not be here tonight. What's going through your mind winning the biggest award of the night?
You know, it's exhilarating. We just texted actually our news director tonight and said, we won. And he was so excited. And he said, this award is for you guys and for all the hard work that you've done. So it just makes us proud. Obviously, day in and day out, we work so hard and we don't expect awards for it. But to be recognized like this is pretty nice. It's nice.
And is the news director watching tonight or the GM?
He was watching, but he missed this award. And so I was texting him with an update. And I said, we won. So he was excited. You know, I think for me, you know, we work so hard, and there's so many sacrifices, and there's long nights, and there's dedication, and you lose track of sometimes life in your personal life to dedicate it to work. So for me, this is just kind of like, okay, wow. It's kind of a little bit of recognition for some of our hard work, and just also motivation to keep doing what we love to do. And it's such a blessing to be able to do our craft, yeah.
And of course, this is a teamwork, right? Without the folks out in the field, it wouldn't work. So you guys work hard too as well.
It's true.
What's going through your mind?
Well, we think about all of these things day in and day out. We start in that meeting and there are maybe 20, 25 people in there, and we're all making these, these ideas and decisions. We go out and we're all a part of this team, and you see it later, and it's really excited to be recognized for something like that. I'm very proud of our team and the work that we do together.
Move on down to the next list, looking sharp as always. You guys kind of behind the scenes, but at the same time, without the folks working behind the scenes and of course in front of the camera, this wouldn't work. What does this mean for you personally, on a personal level? You talked earlier just outside.
Yeah, it's fantastic recognition for the people who work not only in front of the camera, but also behind the scenes in the newsroom, the people who are, our photographers, our photojournalists, our engineers. Everybody is a part of this and makes it happen, and especially in this sort of time, it's really important that we do the important stories that we've been doing that speak truth to power and ask important questions to people in places of power. And so this is really a testament to a lot of the hard work we've done this year on that.
And last but not least, dress by the way.
Thank you.
What's going through your mind winning the biggest award?
Oh, I think it's on behalf of management. I think it's pretty well deserved. As a producer for CBS 13, I just feel like if I have an idea, something creative I want to do, I always feel so supported whenever I go and let's try to make this happen. And there's always generally a lot of people willing to work with me to make it possible, So that's really important because not all stations are that way.
I'm sure inside there's an aspect of you guys saying, I'm going to stay classy, not be cocky, but classy. But I do want to see some inner excitements and feelings. What's going through your mind, really? Because without you, management, you wouldn't get this award. So what's going through your mind? Tell me.
Oh, super excited. So happy we brought in the award, It's the best.
We're bringing it home, Tom. We're bringing it home.
We're the best.
Woo! CBS, KOVR, we're so excited. Two more Emmy Awards.
And Tom, if you're watching, they deserve a race. All right, you guys. Congratulations. You guys have a fun time. Thank you, guys. Congratulations. I'm so glad a CBS family station won. And we are going to wrap this thing up, right,
We
Kevin?
are. Kevin, we're going to wrap this up.
in.
All right, so what are some memorable moments from tonight, Da?
My most memorable moment is Kim Stevens with a V. I think that's the best. I'm teasing her, guys. It's an inside joke. Kim Stevens with a PH, as always. Wonderful and just bombastic. Just great.
You're so nice. Thank you very much. You have a memorable moment, Kevin?
Many memorable moments, but I want to, I congratulate all of the recipients tonight, and of course the nominees. Everyone had a wonderful time, and of course I think it goes without saying we need to thank everyone on our Academy staff. I mean the whole crew, everybody behind the scenes, and everyone who's put this whole thing together tonight, because we know it's not done with just a few people. I mean it takes a small army to make this all happen. But I want to say how honored I've always been these last few years to work with you guys out here on the red carpet. It's always been fun, and I look forward to more of this. Yeah, no, I really mean that.
Of course,
Yeah.
before, we got a few more things, but I do want to thank Beyond Picks, all the folks behind the scenes that you guys can't see, the person behind the camera, the person managing the graphics and everything, and dealing with the crazy interviewers and the interviewees kind of dancing and screaming. And so without them, this wouldn't happen. So, a lot of behind the scenes people that we really need to thank for this awesome job. And of course, we're hoping we can convince Kim to come back for like another year for next year, but we'll see what happens.
Oh, well,
but
hey,
she's got bigger fish to fry. Her son is graduating. So.
If graduation season weekend comes on a different weekend, then I can be here next year. But if not, give me a year. But I think, shoot, you just made me lose my train of thought. I know. There's the thing about this Emmy Gala to me is that it's always very inspiring. We are meeting people or getting to see people and colleagues in doing amazing work in all of our chapter, in every market. And I am so impressed to see what they do, the stories that they tell, and the respect with which they work and give the viewer. I mean, without the viewer, we would not be here. And it's not just all, hey, look at me. It's all about our connection to the community. And there are a lot of great people still doing that. And that impresses me a great deal.
And Kevin, I'm going to give you the mic to let you finish it off for us tonight.
Well, again, an honor to be out here on the carpet again with both of you. I mean, I always look forward to this time.
Yeah.
We'll get you back here next year somehow. We'll figure it out.
We'll satellite
All
after
right?
her.
Yeah,
in
right.
Fresno.
But as we say goodbye, we were thinking maybe we do a little dating game thing. All right? Okay. So from all of us.
Maybe before we do that, that should be the very last thing, because
Okay.
we should run from the camera after that. So.
What are we doing? The dating thing? I'm lost.
But before we do that, again, thanks to all of you for joining us for the 46th Northern California Area Emmy Awards Gala. We'll be back here next year for the 47th Northern California Emmys. And thanks again for watching, everybody. We really appreciate it. And now, let's give this a try.
All right, from all of us here at the Emmys. Turn around.
Okay.
How are we doing this?
Ah.
Okay, so that's what we're doing.
And now we run.